Hello, everybody. I am Dustin.
Welcome to D4. you botched the intro.
I did. No,
You said, "Hey, everybody, welcome to D4, where I, Devin,
and I, Dustin,
co-DM a 5th edition game of Dungeons
and Dragons. That
There
we
it
are so professional, guys.
But hey, we're at MomoCon. We're live. We have an audience. And if you couldn't make it at this event, hopefully we'll see you at the next one. We're going to keep the announcements short this week, so let's get into it.
As we are hanging out at MomoCon this week, we want to thank all of our amazing sponsors: Die Hard Dice, D&D Beyond, Beetle and Grimm's, Eldritch Foundry, and Meeple Madness. Make sure to get your free Idle Champion chess code by using the code at the bottom of the screen for those of you watching on Twitch. And we won't have our weekly Twitch giveaways this week, as this is pre-recorded and we can't announce winners. But when we're not at a con or event, make sure to catch us live every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific on twitch.tv/D4RPG, and keep up with all of our announcements at d4dndrpg.com.
Sure. Got it. But without further ado, let us immerse ourselves
Into the Chronicles of D4.
Last time, on dramatic dualities, in a daunting duel, the BFGs have spent their last day just enjoying the return to Waterdeep, Faerun's city of splendors. Seeing old friends, meeting new ones, going on dates, getting information, having a girls' night, getting drunk, and even getting tattoos. However, Harold, although somehow mentally losing an hour of his day and spending an enjoyable evening with Petunia's family waiting for Petunia to return from solving a case, he woke up without Petunia to his side, but instead is given a blood-stained note wrapped around her golden quill spell-casting focus that reads, "Find me where it all began."
Believing he knew where the letter came from, he goes back to the tavern, the Spirits of Trollskull, to find all the ladies passed out or nursing hangovers from the night previous. He informs them of what has happened, and they all scramble to get ready to head to Newell Ulm, the Bardic College of Arts and Music, where he first met Matrim Merrick, his good old friend Three Strings. On the way there, they buy a newspaper filled with concerning news about a new campus construction at the Bard College, missing people, stolen mage prisons, popular sale of white featureless masks, and brutal murders being investigated by Petunia Potts and a Lieutenant Jacob Ashton.
A typical Tuesday.
Yeah. After running into some cringy up-and-coming bards and an old improv teacher at the university, the BFGs are directed to the newly acquired and currently under construction massive manor being turned into the Danilo's Thon's Hall of Planar Arts and Music. They cautiously enter a meticulously trapped construction site turned into a haunting funhouse. They are hunted and stalked by the Rose's former assassin, even finding some innocent people being used as bait and decoys dressed as the harlequin himself. However, while being taunted by the harlequin and his relentless monologuing, Petunia, currently freed from all of her possessions, luckily found a single copper nib in her shoe, a nib that seemed to tether out with luck to two others touched by Timora's blessing, Harold and Seisha.
The maze eventually led to a room filled with doors, all marked in blood with symbols pertaining to different attributes associated with specific members of the BFGs. Harold instinctively takes the door marked with the theatrical masks as the door reactively slams, bars, and locks behind him, as do the rest for all that walk through the other doors, with clever thinking from the newest member, Karina, hovering in. She does not trigger the trap door as she and V face a single challenge together. After entering, they all find that the challenge set before them is directly tied to their physical and mental weaknesses, save for Harold's, which is a room filled with memories tying him to the harlequin. Most failed their traps and were caught in arcane etched glass and iron-banded mage prisons that would later fill with acid as they hung over the stage of the final confrontation in anti-magic cages.
Karina and V came in untrapped and helped Harold, who nearly met a quick death at the first blow of the harlequin's blade. It was a perilous battle filled with extreme luck and improbable odds, as most were fighting for their lives, either against the harlequin or trying to escape a glass cage filling with acid, a fate most certain if they weren't for the luckiest unlucky halfling, Miss Petunia Potts. Through the battle, Harold's theory of the harlequin having help was proven somewhat correctly, as they see the follower of Cyric create a shadowed echo of himself to aid in combat. In the end, Harold got his justice. And everyone cheered.
That's right.
As his haunting past came to a close, and the others affected by the assassin by thrusting his own dagger into the top of the skull.
In the aftermath, the BFGs severed the assassin's head, called upon Vajra and the Order of Mages and Protectors, and helped get things cleaned up. Seisha, V, and Karina leave to run personal errands as the others head back down through the Mount Melody Walk tunnel, or even use a teleportation circle to speak with the blackstaff herself. And that is where we're going to pick up tonight's story. You are all standing once again in the war room office of the dark-skinned woman with the side-parted, thick-curled afro hair and piercing indigo eyes. The war room table marked with the map of Waterdeep currently is raised, showing the cityscape topography of the City of Splendors.
The city gives her thanks for stopping one of the most diabolical assassins that has eluded us for many years.
Of course.
From your many reports, it says that he worked for the Rose, who you also have reported to be the new Xanathar.
That is 100% correct. As to my knowledge, I haven't been here for a little bit, though.
This was all things that you reported before you left Waterdeep.
Correct.
I can say most of his involvement has faded from the city, speaking of the Rose. But I fear it is he who is just biding time for a more pointed strike. Mert was just down in Skullport with your former adventuring partner and helped take down the Reforged Ring with the Black Viper of all people.
Interesting.
But the territory still remains overruled by the current Xanathar. It is impossible to predict a mad tyrant beholder in its outburst, but now it is impossible to calculate the machinations of a seasoned crime lord. I fear the future with the city facing three entities just as meticulous and mischievous as the other. But that being said, the city guard is awarding you 500 dragons for your aid in helping find the missing mage prisons. They also said that they found 5 more civilians gagged and dressed as the masked assailant in the building as well.
Here.
For that, I can only offer you my gratitude. I also will remind you that if your new adventuring companion is to stay in Waterdeep beyond a 10-day, that she must get registered by a magistrate for tax purposes. Basically, just a name and address will suffice so that she can be legally linked to her.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that, if I'm going to be honest.
Well, I don't know how long she's staying. I'm just trying to remind you of our customs. Is there anything else you would like to report?
Yes. but I haven't really had a lot of time to talk with the rest of the group about things that I think we should probably bring up at this point. Obviously, dealing with the harlequin has been an enormous part of my life the past few months. And in those few months, we've come across a lot of, I guess evidence is the word for it, that suggests that the problems in Waterdeep run much deeper than just a guy in a mask.
Are you speaking of the Herodust or the aberrations that have been plaguing us?
In a way, it applies to those things, absolutely. There's no real easy way to say what I want to say, because to tell you this is basically to sign my own death warrant.
You see that she looks very concerned, but looks around and goes, This is a room that keeps secrets.
Okay. You remember that previously we spoke to you and we told you that the Rose was one of the masked lords. We had suspicions.
I believe you actually told Laurel, but I have been made aware.
Through means that I honestly, at this point, and through all the crazy adventures we've been through, I can barely remember, we have come across a list of masked lords.
And that is very concerning as she looks at you very sternly and says, I do have to warn you that having this knowledge is considered espionage and or treason, which is per the code legal, and is punishable by death. As you said, that is your death warrant.
I know that.
2 years in a row, we have watched a multitude of masked lords be assassinated. First due to civil unrest, and the second with the Castellanta massacre.
I agree with that.
However, although I do not believe you to be a threat, as you have proven yourself to be an ally within our city countless times, I would only be proving others correct by their perceptions of my incompetency if I do not interrogate you.
Well, I'm open to that, of course. The reason I bring it up is kind of a weird one, because as you probably can tell, I've always had this mask basically my whole life.
Before you speak any further,
Okay.
I have 2 questions, and I will be perceiving into your mind as you answer them and as you give me any other information you so wish.
Cool.
I hope my honesty in this begets yours.
Absolutely.
Okay?
She casts a spell.
Cool.
And at first, before landing on you, what is everyone thinking? And I believe in this moment it is just Finley that is also in this room.
I am thinking of, with a solid 26 Arcana, about the spell that Vajra just cast.
Detect thoughts.
Thank you.
Priorities.
Right, yep.
You know, as a wizard, she cannot cast Zone of Truth, so she is doing her version, which is Detect Thoughts.
Fair. Well played. Vinley's silently panicking, I think, because she just risked her entire life to save Harold, and he just walked into a sword.
What can I say? I've got a talent.
Yeah, that's fair. And Harold, what are your surface thoughts currently?
The usual ones when he has detect thoughts. Oh, crap, don't think of anything stupid. Now I'm thinking of an elephant and a carriage. I'm gonna die here. Why am I thinking about the elephant and the carriage? He's waving. I gotta stop thinking about this, for God's sakes. Think about anything other than the elephant and the carriage.
Harold, are you trying to elude my thoughts?
No. This is what always happens when people tell me they're gonna detect my thoughts. It's always the elephant and the carriage.
I need you to focus on what you wanted to tell me, and I'm going to probe deeper into your mind.
I do not resist.
Okay, cool. First of all, how did you acquire this knowledge?
You're gonna have to help me out a play. I think we hired a detective who didn't go looking for that information, but stumbled across it and panically tried to give it to us.
That is the correct second half of that. The first half is you got the list from Manchun.
Right. Okay. Then I would tell her that. I would be like, Manchun, I think, had something to do. We got it from him, and we had a detective kind of look into things. The detective I trust, he's my friend. It was kind of a whole mess. It just kind of accidentally happened.
Okay. And as she's reading your mind, you have these images of these people that you're interacting with, and she can see everything that you're saying is the truth, but you are also giving her more knowledge than you are saying out loud with words. And she asks the second question. What is your intention with this list?
I don't really have any intentions with the list. My only intention now is to talk to you regarding how I don't entirely agree with the way things are in Waterdeep now, and I wanted maybe to just have some open discussion with you on all of it.
Let us address the first problem.
Okay.
You're saying one of the city's greatest enemies has a knowledgeable list of who's who within the Masked Lords.
Yep. I mean, that's sort of what he does best.
I will have to warn the Open Lord of this information.
Okay.
This way, no punishment will come to you.
Liking this so far?
I should rid your mind of this knowledge, but because of who it involves, I will trust you to be discreet.
I'm good at that.
It is worrisome that the Rose is one of the Masked Lords, and was also the employer of the harlequin. In Miss Galanodel's notes, from far before, I read that the Rose's assassins also left a symbol tied to the dead three, those that worship Baal, Bane, and Mercule, the three gods who have caused unending turmoil for Toro, on top of being the three entities that caused the Time of Troubles itself, when they sought out the Tablets of Fate. One of which is now reported to be permanently dead, isn't that right, Miss Galanodel?
That is.
So who knows what the machinations that lead to. However, it is impossible to out a Masked Lord without forcing them all to reveal themselves in the presence of one another and within the presence of the Open Lord, subsequently destroying the entirety of the purpose of the Masked Lords in the first place. Also, I'm not supposed to tell you this, but you are aiding a Force Grey, and you have been honest so far. So I'll allow it if you swear not to tell anyone in fear of causing panic in our city.
I won't tell a soul.
I swear.
There are not many Masked Lords left, and they are still in deliberation on filling in the other spots. There are currently 9. The city has worked with as little as 7 before. I pray we do not see the loss of many more, but I fear it may be necessary for who now sits behind these masks. But we must be careful of who we give power to if we accidentally tip the scales too far in someone's favor. Through less voices to vote on political matters means you're putting more weight on one side. I can warn to say that if there is a unanimous decision amongst the Masked Lords, they could unseat the Open Lord herself and appoint a new one that they see fit.
Great. That's sort of why I bring it up. Is what I was saying before. You've known me a long time now, and I'm the kind of guy that has a mask. You can see it. Without being too forward, I just question whether the time of masks in Waterdeep is kind of running itself out. I mean, we've done so many things hidden away from the world, and it's really only benefiting the worst kinds of leadership by them not being able to be seen. For a long time, I felt like Waterdeep had it all figured out. You know, this is the city I was raised in, and this is the city I know. I love Waterdeep. But something tells me that if there was a little bit more transparency, there would also be a little bit more peace. And I don't think that there's any true benefit from hiding these people if every couple of years they're all getting killed anyway.
The purpose of the Mass Lords is to protect the identity of those that vote on what happens in the city. Their robes and masks unify their appearance and voice. They can't be identified, located, scryed upon, physically charmed, or have their mind read or telepathically communicated to. That way they cannot be threatened or bought or magically manipulated. And it is also supposed to be a symbol of hope that anyone that is a civilian of Waterdeep, no matter what status, can be a Mass Lord if they prove themselves to be a paragon within the Splendors. All these things are true, but however, the sad reality is, as you put it, Harold, that people still find out, or others don't keep their mouths shut about their political position within the system and therefore undermine the integrity of the system itself. But this is not a problem you nor I can solve. I am not a Mass Lord, and I am not the Open Lord. And she is the only one that can solve this. I trust Laurel. She is one of the 7 sisters and wife of Kelvin Aronson. It almost feels wrong for me to hold this staff knowing he's still alive.
And you watch as she pauses, as she looks at the staff, as if communicating with it.
I know. It is an honor to serve alongside such prestigious lineage and legacy. I know. And Kelvin, if there is a way to have you return, we will find it. I think Force Grey actually might have a lead.
She looks towards the crystal on Vinley's breastplate as the door flies open and a strawberry blonde man
comes rushing in, panicked, and blurting out a hurried sentence of words, not even noticing that you two are there.
Vajra! Some friends of mine have been attacked by an Oh, you're here?
Hello.
Wait, good. Where are we headed? I'm ready to help. I'll take him down. Am I too late? Wait, where's V and Stacia? Wait, is Petunia all right? Wait.
Everything's fine, man. It's cool. Chill, breathe. Everything's good. You're sort of just a wee bit, you just missed it.
And walking in hurriedly after him is a thin, pale woman with long black hair that falls to the middle of her back. She walks with confidence and grace, but wears a simple brown leather bodice over a soft, wide neck, shoulder-cut-out white blouse, and leather breeches that lace up the side. She, much like you, Harold, is very kind on the eyes.
Oh, all right, glad to hear everyone made it out fine and alive. Harold, Vinley, this is...
Lorelra Halsod.
She's one of the Moonstars, our old adventuring group from way back, we were together when Vajra became the Blackstaff.
13 years ago now. I accused you of wrongdoings when my hired bodyguard, Maloon War Dragon, and I heard screams of Vajra coming up from your estate. Saved her from kidnap and torture.
Yeah, and then I got accused of murdering Vajra as a scapegoat.
Oh, what wild times we had. Those few 10-day. But you all don't need to hear about our old tales. You can call me Elra.
Elra, pleasure to meet you. Absolutely. I look over at Vajra, I'm clearly nervous because of what we were just talking about and people just bursting in, yep, okay, all right, cool.
And she gives you the knowing look like that conversation is over.
Yep, figured.
Okay. And Elra goes around and continues meeting everyone. Shaking your hands before pausing at Vajra with a stern and squinted eye of distrust that Vajra returns in kind. As there is a moment where you're not sure, you want to roll insight?
I want to roll insight.
Okay, roll insight.
I want to stay as far away from this as possible. I don't roll inside. I just look the other way, pretend, it's a beautiful day, no windows.
Only a 14? They look like they are about to go at there's history there.
They're either about to go at each other or go at each other?
But as you say that, you see that they both smile and attack each other in a huge hug. Elra, it's been so long. The three of us will have to catch up.
Elra goes to hang on Renair as he kind of goes and stands next to to Vajra and kind of looking towards you too, and you see that like one arm is like kind of around his shoulder and her cheeks kind of rested, very, very like friendly in kind of hanging on. But Elra speaks up.
Oh, of course. I'm so done with Neverwinter. Glad to be back in the City of Splendors. How's my father? You know what? I don't care.
Sorry about the late entrance, everyone. Elra is born with a weave.
Sorceress.
Yeah, but not a mage like Yuvinli or Yuvajra. So we had to find her emergency teleportation scroll. So we couldn't take the caravan with us, so it became a hectic ordeal. But again, I'm glad you're all safe.
It's fine.
And I'm glad that Petunia is all right.
Me too.
Shall we have a pint at the tavern? I know Elra's excited to see it. Vajra, care to join us? We can all catch up.
You know, I actually would like to have a pint.
Okay.
However, and she looks knowingly towards you.
Yeah.
I have some errands I need to run first, and some things I would need some help from some old friends. We can stop by Trollskull tomorrow, if that is okay with the proprietors.
Of course.
Sounds wonderful.
Absolutely. We'd be honored to have you.
Good. I'll message Maloon and we can hang out just like old times, the three of us, as she looks towards Renair and Elra. But only for an hour or two. I am very busy. I'll send a message when we're on our way.
Sounds wonderful. I'll save a whole booth for you all.
Is
Yep.
there anything that I can do for you?
Harold's still kind of sweaty and nervous. Nope. Nah, can't really think of anything. Probably just gonna head out.
Teleportation, perhaps?
That'd be great. Yeah, Vinley?
I kind of wanted to visit the necromancy school. If you wanted to come with me.
Sure.
Just, it'll be a brief thing.
Okay, I know exactly where you're going. You go down the halls that seem to morph and change and lead down pathways that make no sense for how the size of this tower actually is. And eventually you find a very tall, gaunt, dark, sunken-eyed man with ombre hair that fades from black to silver as he stands looking down at you from his crooked nose. Bentley Gala no down. Your face graces these halls once again in some time. Did I scare you off from our last encounter?
Was I at that fight?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you watched the...
Okay, so I clearly
And you know that she lost.
I
Yeah.
clearly do not like this guy. Like
Yeah.
Harold's body language is just like eye rolly and like trying not to look at him. He's just pissed.
Well, no. Aiden, I've actually been out adventuring and putting my magic to practical use than theoretical.
Oh, is that so? You venture out forth without being fully and properly trained?
I am more than 4 times your age, little boy.
And I am 4 times your talent, as it was shown last time.
Perhaps you have time for another?
I'll give you 2 days' time, at least to prep yourself so you don't embarrass yourself once again, Miss Galanodel.
Sounds wonderful, Aiden. Thank you. Thank you so much for the chance to be prepared.
I am kind. And he looks towards you with this snooty, just downward look like you're nothing.
Kind of stupid.
Yes, you are. And he continues on.
I hate him so much, Harold.
I don't know. He's kind of fun. He's an easy target. Maybe next time I'll give him a little more. I was just trying to let you have your moment. You know, you do
Thank
your
you.
thing because you're gonna kick his ass. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Let's head back.
Yeah.
And then she starts making her way through the... She does a thing where she forgets that she's with someone because there's only one member of the party following her. So she's walking through the classroom hallways as people are coming in and out and doing the convention walk where you're sliding between people and just like... Foop, foop, foop.
I am considerably less graceful than you at it. And just kind of, like me in a convention walk. Oh, sorry.
But yeah.
You all return to the tavern. Harold, you have already, like, making your way up, made arrangements with Petunia, saw her home safe just to immediately get some rest, knowing now that the harlequin is dead. There's no more that lingering threat, that shadow that always overlooked no matter where you went or who you cared about.
Or who you talked to.
Yeah.
Or who you talked to, because it could literally have been him at any point.
It almost always was. In my mind.
Yep. You saw her home, and she very much needed rest. You could tell that it had been probably a day since she had slept, and she said that she was going to get her own report ready for the Blackstaff as a member of the Grey Hands, and is just going to ponder on some things as new things happened, and
In her rest.
Yep, and I'm sure she will have many new things to talk about when when she next meets up with you. So, but the rest of you, Harold and Vinley, you make your way back to a pretty chill but not kind of far from empty as the hours of dinner prep have begun. You see the mercenary patrol still making their rounds around the bar and around the alleyway. You all look rough, and you can either get treated at the infirmary through the very detached clinical demeanor of Dr. Luna Savage, your new resident non-binary Harengon medic.
And if you so wish, just let us know. Yeah.
I'm going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
I'm hurt.
Yeah.
You heal 18 as they use a healer's kit.
Yep, and it is very much there is no sympathy. It's just very much stitches you up, slaps the Band-Aid on it.
Anytime you whine, just stop your whining. It's just like,
Yeah,
My
all
arm
right.
just doesn't bend that way, doctor.
You need to stretch more.
and then you also can find some respite as you wait for some of the other BFGs sitting at a table closest to the ever-burning healing fireplace. And if you so wish, you can heal an additional 9 points.
Absolutely.
I'm actually okay.
Okay.
Thank you again.
I'm sitting at a solid 54 out of 92 right now.
Cool.
We should not have this.
And
I am weak.
and Karina, since you
Yes.
left earlier to do your things, you could have stopped by the Troll Skull if you wanted to take part of these healings as well.
I was already not down a single point.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're a badass.
Yeah.
But speaking of Karina,
Weird four-legged eagle.
but speaking of Karina,
You left, and I believe you went some places.
Mm-hmm.
You did some things, and eventually you make your way back to the tavern. You
How
have
much
to
did
ask
all that cost me?
That would have run you for what you did.
that's only there and there. So,
Yeah.
yeah, 2 silver.
2 silver?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we should have let her borrow one of our badges.
Yeah. So anytime that you guys, because you've gotten to that level of heroism, like 1 gold means nothing to you.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like 2 silver.
But you were like, yeah, we'll ride for free. Here's a gold tip. That's why it's been real funny.
Just so you know.
Oh, that.
Yeah. So traveling was about 2 silver.
The
The
other
total
things.
purchase of what you were
Yeah.
looking to do, I'd say 4 gold.
Oh.
I mean, it's
Yeah, I'm gonna tip the driver as well for sake of ease of accounting.
Yeah. But you, if you wish, you see some of the BFGs here in the tavern, and if you want, you can motion them to meet you upstairs. Well, for the sake of things, V is nearby, but kind of a little out of it.
We had her
Yeah.
walk off.
Oh, that's right. She walked out. That's right.
Yeah.
She is going with Seisha currently.
Harold.
That's me.
Did Karina walk in?
Yeah.
Okay, Karina, Harold, come sit at the booth real quick.
Okay.
No, let's go upstairs. I changed my mind. We're going upstairs.
Why aren't
It's
we?
very authoritative, okay.
I'm sorry.
Why aren't we boothing it? I like to booth it.
Okay.
The seats are so nice.
Actually, Harold, could I talk to you alone for a second?
I'm sorry at the look you gave me. She just turned and... Harold will kind of look to you and he'll sense the seriousness and be like, yeah, of course, whatever you need.
Okay.
I will be waiting upstairs.
Okay, we'll meet you upstairs.
Okay.
Then I just float away. I have telekinesis. It's a lot of fun.
I should learn that.
She's so cool.
You're so cool. You saved my life. You saved all of our lives. We owe you tremendously. If there's anything you need, Karina, anything.
Actually, I have something for you.
For me?
Well, something for everyone, but I have something for you.
Well, thank you. That's really sweet of you. I'm honored.
I didn't know much about everything you had going on, just the little bit that you told me when we first got here. So this is going to be kind of uncomfortable now.
Oh.
But here. And she is going to pass him a forged metal armoring bracelet that has wolves on either end of it with a braided metal, and inside is inscribed, Harold Hovelton is a good man.
Oh my God, don't make me cry in front of all these people.
Welcome to D4.
Oh, wow. Harold, oh my God,
I
I'm
just
so
thought
emotional.
with everything, sometimes you might need a reminder.
Harold will take it. Oh, oh, you got me. Harold will take it. His reaction is very similar to mine. He's got kind of a shaky voice.
No. Is it okay?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's genuinely amazing.
It's not magic or anything. I just thought it would be pretty.
It's magical to me. It really means a lot. Thank you for that.
And
I put it on immediately.
Karina, awkwardly and not really knowing how to do it, gives Harold a hug.
Oh, he's as if he's hugged every single person he's ever met, but he hugs you so much tighter and closer than he ever has before.
And she's actually allowing it.
That's great. She can feel tears dripping from his chin, like probably on the top of her head.
And in the hug, like, she's letting his arm stay around her, but she's fishing for a handkerchief for him, and just like...
He'll like take it and kind of, oh man, this is just, after everything I just went through, I really needed this. It means a lot. Thank you.
I'm glad you like it.
I do. I'm never going to take it off. No, really, I should have cleaned my wrist before then. I'm never planning on taking this off, so. And he'll wipe his eyes again, and he'll hand you the handkerchief back, and like, I don't blow my nose in handkerchiefs. That's a thing for me.
Okay. Just put it in my pocket.
This is a really kind thing. We owe you so much. I
owe you all a lot too. That I didn't say when I ran away, but I've never killed anything before.
Oh.
And you're all the first people I've ever met. Everyone I know is a minotaur or a turtle or a tiefling. You're the only people that kind of look like me. And I was very scared for you all.
I was scared for everyone too. I had no idea you'd never. I'm so sorry.
I guess I'm an adventurer now.
It's not the easiest job or the most glamorous. A lot of times it's like what we just went through. It's just a nightmare that you're winging all the way through and just trying to do the right thing, and not every time do we get it right. But
I think it's worth it to do a little good, at least. Or to try.
Yeah.
And I have you all as friends now, so I think that's pretty good too.
You're more than a friend to me. You're family now. You're one of us forever. And I, until you want to go, I hope you stay as long as you possibly can. Genuinely.
I want to.
This is so cool. This is just so cool. I promise you, I'm going to think of something really cool to get back to you. I'll think of something. Because normally I just write songs and the man from Nantucket can only take you so far. And so I really want to make sure I get you something really good.
Where's Nantucket?
It's a long story full of very awful
Oh, no, it's not like the
punchlines.
Pat story, is it?
More or less, depending on who you ask.
Is it cold in here? Because I think it should be a little odder. And you look over and your taxidermied otter sitting there.
Harold kind
I
of...
love that
and-
stupid thing.
But as you look over it, he's actually holding what looks to be a letter.
No. Don't.
Letters are always good for me. That never turns out horrible.
No.
I will kind of move over there towards the letter.
Okay.
Oh, no. There's props.
We try and make props as much as possible.
I'm
Oh, it's a
nervous
long one.
It's a long one. There are
Would you like to read it out
lines.
loud for the audience?
Yes, I just wanted to see how much in trouble I was before I read it. Let the face tell the story first, Dear Harold, thank you so much for the conversation and music. Here's a little something as a token of my appreciation. And he would say this out loud because he's a moron. P.S. The magic word is Bilrick.
And you see that you're not wearing it currently, but when you open the letter, clanging out is this golden ring that kind of wraps around two fingers, almost like brass knuckles, but you look at it, and it is etched with a bunch of arcane runes.
What? And this is D.A.?
Yep.
DA.
Oh, no. Why did you give it to me? I don't know who D.A. is. I'm trying.
Oh, no.
D.A. Is that... What's Davil's last name? Is it Anderson, maybe? Davil Anderson? It has to be, or maybe it's not.
Karina, being the dum-dum, goes, you dropped this.
Oh, thank you. Oh, this must be what the magic word is for. And I put it on whichever two fingers it seems like it fits the best.
Okay, yep.
And then I will be like, the magic word is Bilrick. How does that work?
Yep. Nothing happens.
Bilrick. Davil Anderson. Well,
Make an Arcana check if you want.
Sure, I'll make an Arcana
Yeah.
check. Let's find out how good I am at... This is one of the only ones I don't have memorized because I never do it. 12.
Yeah.
A mighty number.
Yeah, you get you have no idea what this ring is, but you get the sense that like a lot of magic items, you might have to spend a little time with it.
That's fair. I'm going to... I'll tell you what. I looked at Karina. I'm like, do you think Vinley knows identification? Like how to identify things?
She might, or at least I know she's smarter than me about these things.
Okay, I'm going to take this. I can't...
I do have a gift for Venley too, so we should probably go see her
Yeah,
anyway.
that's a great idea. D.A., I know there's so many people I play music for, and I talk to everybody I meet. Davil Anderson.
Maybe it's a dear admirer.
I'm gonna feel so rude when I find out who this is because I'm sure I know. I have a big list of people I have to keep a track of. I'm gonna go look down that list while we go find Vinley. Do you need to speak with her privately?
It doesn't have to be private. I have a lot of things for Venley.
Okay, I will sit quietly in the back and look at my big list of people.
Okay. Then I'll be right back.
Okay.
And I'm going to scuttle up the stairs looking for Venley.
You'll go down the stairs.
Down the
'cause, Yep,
stairs.
Harold is in the attic.
That's right,
Yep,
that's right,
so
that's right.
you go down back. Are you still in the common room?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just waiting patiently.
And then
You actually, as you sit down on the couch, at some point you look down and there's
It's
just a
Biblio,
tongue.
isn't it?
The couch is not Biblio, but a tongue has wrapped around your leg as the coffee table has ever so slightly scooted towards you. And as you look up, you can see the eyes open up, and then the mouth kind of separates as your pet mimic, or Seisha's pet mimic, opens up, and it just kind of like, you know,
Yeah, just
drags Bob, and it just, Renly!
Could you go ahead and let go of my leg?
It does not. It is about the time you hear the clanking of feet coming down the stairs.
I like put a blanket.
You know Karina knows.
I know, but Biblio doesn't usually touch me.
Oh, man.
So I just put a privacy blanket over his hug that he's giving me.
Okay.
And hey, Karina.
Hi. I had a gift for you, but I also have where's your pets?
Which ones?
All
the
of
whole,
them? Or the ones that you introduced me to. It's
Is it the flying skull?
Cujo, Titan, Tosar, Phelan, and Savard.
Give me 1 minute.
Okay.
And she sits down, starts cutting her hand, drawing the flock of familiars runes on her hand, because no one's ever seen her cast this spell
No.
before. So she just
Karina's
keeps,
digging in a bag. She's not looking.
yeah. She's writing the names of all of her familiars over and over, and then after about a minute, they sink back into her hand and pop out of her hand the decrepit monstrosities that they are.
Go ahead and please describe what they are. What do your flock of familiars look like?
So first coming out already out is a giant-ish, about my hand size, blue monarch butterfly with the skull motif across its wings, and that's Savard. And then we have a flying flaming skull that pops out of my hand with blue fire. His name is Tassar. He's very sweet. He's a very practical joker. Like, we love him. And then pulling its bulbous body out of the center of my hand as I watch it is a giant. And when I say giant, I mean shin high, hold it like a sack of books.
Backpack-sized.
Backpack-sized bullfrog named Phelan. And her eye just constantly hangs out of its eye socket.
Like part of the ribs are missing, and you can a little bit of intestines kind of hanging out. And every so often, it'll just like lick the tongue, put it back in its mouth, and you see it just kind of form and go back there, and then it slowly starts to drip down again.
You do such a great job with that. And then she puts... And she flops out the portable hole, and the two Knoll Witherlings named Cujo and Titan with their matted, missing hair all over their skeleton, with the bits of flesh still hanging off that, they're still snacking on. They pull and claw their way out of the hole and just stand there looking at you, Karina.
And so first Karina's going to pull out a leather pouch about this wide, and she passes it to you, and it is 6 small containers for components that has a little dial on the front, so you can like gumball machine out your components.
I love it.
And she very nervously approaches Cujo and Titan and
They'll be good, I promise.
pulls out 2 matching leather doggy collars that match Venley's outfit and have little tags that say Cujo and Titan,
Oh my god.
and affix those. And
They'll kneel, because they are like 8
Yeah.
feet
Yeah,
tall.
yeah.
she's like, because Karina's 4.5 feet.
And Vinley whips her head over from seeing the collars and being struck by how beautiful they are, and is like, "Don't be rude." And
They lean down, and this like skull maw of
Karina's
this
like,
canine just rests right over you. Like, so this is Karina, and then their head is right there. You look up, and it's just this form of
She's
bones
trying not
and
to look.
flesh.
And then she's going to gesture towards the skull.
Come on.
And
She
this
waves it down.
chattering skull just.
And she pulls out an ornate metal ring to fasten between the two eye sockets
Oh my gosh.
I love it.
to give him a little ornamental piece of jewelry.
I think Finley starts crying. I think she's fully just stone-faced weeping while watching this. Like, this is good.
And
I
it's
love
got,
this.
It's got like a marble stone in the middle of it. She goes to the butterfly and she pulls one of her hair beads out of her hair and like tries to figure out and gently slides the bead onto the butterfly's body.
Oh, that's perfect.
And then she pulls out two tiny little chains with gemstones hanging from them and puts them around the ankles of the frog.
Oh my god. This is so adorable. For how
I-
terrifying
She goes,
they are.
I felt
Yeah.
I felt terrible getting something for you and not for them because they're like your children, I guess.
I wouldn't say that. I think,
Your family.
yeah, we're family.
Yeah. Well, it felt
She looks at Phelan. Don't look at me like that.
it felt rude to not get something for them too.
I really appreciate this, Karina. Thank you. And she, like,
I always see you taking components, and I'm sure it must get messy in your pouch.
it
so-
does. There's so much. Well, I use the bag of holding mostly, and can you spill something in a bag of holding? Haven't found out yet. Thank you, Karina.
It
And
vaguely smells like old milk in there, and you can't find the milk.
I think I bought it this way.
It's discount.
Yeah. And she'll go over and give Karina a hug, and while she's hugging you, she whispers, "Hey, do you think that's maybe a good idea? I just thought about it downstairs, which is why I asked everyone to come upstairs while we have this moment without V here. If we wanted to tell Harold about what V said, just in case he, like, brings Rainier up, or, like..."
I don't know enough about everyone's history to
Oh.
understand if this is a bad thing.
Harold and V are they were friends for a very long time before the BFGs became friends.
Okay.
So I feel like she should tell him, but I also don't want him to be stupid and talk about seeing Rainier earlier and bring that up. Like, I want to give him a heads up or something.
That might be a good idea. At least be like, hey, maybe don't mention that thing. Could be awkward.
Be vague about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Where is he? thought
I
he
come
was
down the stairs and this is actually true. My notes, the biggest note I have here says, "I have griffin grease, bitch." I don't know. And I looked everywhere. I don't have griffin grease. I don't know why I said that. I don't know what griffin grease is anymore. I'm pretty sure it's grease from a griffin. But there's nothing, and nobody in here has DA initials. Do you remember anybody I know? Is Davil's last name Anderson?
Absolutely not. How
Sorry?
would that remotely make sense for an elf?
What if it was an A name with a lot of apostrophes?
There are Amakirs.
And Deirdierson. Okay, can I make an intelligence check at disadvantage?
Yeah, go ahead. Make an intelligence check at disadvantage to try and remember who this could possibly be.
I sing and talk to everyone, and this person apparently really. That's the first one. Let's see if it's even worse than that.
Good.
Oh. Let me just do a little quick. We just gonna do a little math real quick here, and it's looking like it's a 4.
Yeah. No idea.
Davil Anderson.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Does Waterdeep have a district attorney?
Do you know how to identify things?
No.
Crap. Here, and I will
I thought
hand.
maybe you were just smart. Okay.
I will hand you the note. motherfucker. Harold, who is like me and wouldn't notice that, will hand you the note and be like, "This, it's a really sweet note, and they gave me this ring that really restricts my finger movement. It's honestly super cool."
Do I know what that ring is?
You
Make
make
an
an
Arcana check.
I know what that ring is.
What in the Doctor Strange? Oh my God.
I know what the ring is.
What'd
It's
you
a
get?
natural 20.
Natural 20. You know
Hey!
exactly what it is, and you know that it also needs attunement.
So DA just gave you that incredibly powerful ring
Incredibly powerful.
for a conversation and music?
I can't how am I supposed to pick things up like this? I feel like
Well, first of all, put it on your non-dominant hand. That'll make everything easier.
touche. All right, we're banging on all cylinders now. I'm feeling better. All right, look at that.
And Ethan, just so you know, it's a ring for 2 fingers, but I love that you're making it this, so that's what it is now.
It's just well, you said that it connected, right?
It connects 2 fingers.
Yeah,
and it
it's
wraps
like the
around
spell,
one.
the portal ring from Doctor Strange. It looks like that.
It goes
don't-
on
Okay,
two
yeah.
separate fingers.
Yeah.
Oh,
it just,
I assumed
it just
it
has
like-
2. It just has 2 finger holes.
No, you're walking around. You're totally Mr. Spock.
I'm so glad we have an audience here for this.
So good.
Thank you for sharing in my own stupidity.
It's great.
Harold
So
will
good.
kind of realize that whatever connects the two is wrapped too tightly.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, oh, well, I mean, I was just trying to keep it all together so it didn't get caught in my,
I was,
what's it do if it's really powerful?
Oh, I actually need to identify it. I
you
was
said you
lying.
can't.
I can identify. I have been able to identify anything the entire time you've known me. Just the entire time.
And in fact, I think you have identified things in front of me multiple times now.
I cut my hand. I draw a ritual circle in blood.
Well, you do that a lot, if we're being fair. That's sort of like a you thing. I've had to mop up blood more
He's
than
got
once.
you there, Venley.
In
He's
this
got
very
you there.
room. Speaking of mopping up blood in this very room, would you mind identifying this?
Yeah.
And I hand it to you, and I'm like, but seriously, can you think of who DA is? Because I feel like a jerk. And I know I've heard the name Bilrick 1,000 times.
Dean of
Do I
Admissions
recognize the name of Bill Rick?
at the
make
college.
Make an intelligence check at disadvantage.
I know
Yeah.
Bilrick is the guy who looks a lot like Jeff, right?
Go ahead and make an intelligence check at disadvantage.
And, why are you making me do this in front of a crowd? They all know I'm gonna fail.
This is so
Okay,
good.
all right.
so
we
good.
got double digits, low double digits, but that's more than Hey,
Still gotta go with that first one.
I know. I know. All right.
I want to see what he got.
12. I keep getting 12.
13.
Oh.
Even when it's
Well.
not Seisha, it's always got to be one more.
Oh my God.
And speaking of Seisha, you know that it is not Liam.
Okay,
Remember
right.
Liam. It is not Liam. It is one of that group that Liam hates, that
Yep.
Seisha loves and
Oh.
can't stop talking about.
The dicks. I forgot.
Harold, I know what you're saying, but Harold's like,
The what's
was I drunk? Was I naked? What happened?
That was the leader of.
Oh,
The
the
dicks.
group, the dicks. Wow. I'm glad there aren't people here who don't know what that means because that would be really
It would
awkward.
have been really.
It is
uncomfortable.
very awkward.
Oh,
I'm so sorry,
sorry.
Karina.
Yes, there's another adventuring group that calls themselves the Dicks because they didn't want to be a menagerie. I don't know the whole story.
The demon incursion.
Oh, they just
Chaos,
forced an
knowledge,
acronym for humor.
system.
Yes,
Got it.
100%. That's exactly how that
Got
works.
it. Got it.
Yep.
We do the opposite. We came up with the acronym, and then it's like now we just fit things to it. So
Oh.
I think that's the wiser way to go.
And actually, Harold, I didn't prepare identify, so do you mind if I hold on to this?
Well, I think it's a gift for me. And I don't want to
That's
I don't want to run into Davil Anderson and then be like, the
Are you
wind
going
just
to
handed
identify
the
it?
invisible rings to me. Did you see that?
So you hand it back?
Yeah, I know it's a ring.
You know what the ring is, but you could, in
Oh.
identifying, you can find out.
If there's something in it.
I love you, Devin.
Oh.
You mimed handing the ring
Yeah, I
over
know.
to me. It
I was
was
like,
so
"Yeah,
great.
there you go."
I'm just kidding, Harold. I need to identify that to know if, when you say that word, once you attune to it, if something big is going to happen.
Yeah, it would be bad if you blew up.
That's
That
a very
would be
likely
awful.
option. A lot
And
of people use that for that.
We just got through a really big fight for you to blow up on a ring.
it's more like 2 rings. That might mean double the explosions. You're right. I should really wait until we identify this.
And I was
But
just
I'm going
kidding.
to attune to it tonight.
I can identify it now.
What are you doing to me?
I'm sorry.
You have been around me too long. I love it.
Thank you.
Finley, you really are just like Peggy.
And then oh, that's sad. I'm gonna have to cut my other hand because that one's still healing.
But you take the time to identify it.
Yes.
Yep. You know that it has to be attuned.
Mm-hmm.
You know that the summoning word is Bilric.
Yep, you know that it is a ring of spell storing. We'll
Yep.
say it.
Yeah, yeah.
No. I wanted to
Use spell
dance
sword.
around it some more.
But
It does have a spell in it.
What spell? What spell? Tell me the spell.
it is Bigby's hand.
Oh, that's so cool. Wow. You tell me that.
Yeah, I'll tell you all of that.
Okay.
While my eyes are rolled back in my head.
Karina's gonna find out how cool it is and be like, fuck DA.
See? Now you know why I was trying to steal it from him.
You also know that it is a one-time use.
Oh, yeah, I
It-
figured.
It can be recharged, but the
Yep.
spell that is currently in it is a one-time.
Gotcha.
And correct me, it goes up to a combination of 5th level spells.
Correct.
Okay.
1st through 5th level spells can be stored in it in any combination. So a 1st and a 4th level, a 3rd and a 2nd level.
But it holds 2.
It'll hold however many. Like you could do 5 first level spells.
Oh, I see. Up to 5. Got it.
Up to 5.
That's super cool.
Yep.
Wow.
Now you understand.
I do, but I feel even worse that I don't know who gave it to me.
Maybe
Who is DA?
look into the dicks. Look them up. Find a book about them.
Wouldn't be my first time.
And as you're
What?
having this conversation, you all begin to feel like 1,000 bugs are crawling all over your skin,
Nope, no thank you.
yet you do not see anything.
Harold, get whoever this is.
What
This
is
is
happening?
you. I know this is you.
It could be me.
What is
It-
happening?
It tickles, but in a way that also makes your skin crawl with shivers that run up and down your spine.
What is happening? I am going to break something.
Don't break something. Don't break
And
something.
whether you swat at it or try and remove or just try and pretend that it doesn't exist, you don't feel anything like physically on you, just and you don't feel anything that could be invisible on you. But you do feel it all gathering into a pocket on each of you.
No, no. What
And-
is that? What is that?
I reach in and pull it out as fast as possible.
Okay, but as Vinley goes to pull it out, Harold, you notice something, or more, notice someone looking at you in the reflection of some glass window nearby.
I called it, so what you're saying is I was right.
So you reach in. Does
Yeah.
anybody else reach into
I'm
their?
smacking my pocket thinking I'm killing a bug.
Okay. You smack your pocket.
I'm just focused on the window.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that they wink and then move out of the window.
I think this is actually a good thing. But don't be angry at me if you pull out a centipede. And I'm going to reach in my pocket and pull something out.
All right. You reach in and you feel what is a piece of paper.
You reach into your pocket worried about finding a fistful of insects. Oh my god. And you find instead a wad of flower petals. But as you pull it out, it solidifies into the colorful card as an explosion of energy erupts out from around you.
Karina. Yep. And just go ahead and.
Yeah, Karina, seeing that, she'll pull hers out.
Got it? And again, you go to, worried that you're going to feel bugs, but you feel flower petals, and then it solidifies into a card.
That. And it is a rainbow of colors that radiate like heat waves, but fractalize into cells and crash and mix like the sea foam in a wave if it were oil and watercolor. As the wash of color subsides and your vision fades back from the light blindness you were just hit with, you realize you are not anywhere you recognize. And in your hand
Oh, dang it.
is a carnival ticket that reads, The Witchlight Carnival.
And
This
as you
is-
Oh,
inspect
I love
it,
carnivals.
and as you inspect it, on the other side, there's a note of a binding, whimsical contract in exchange for your ticket into the carnival. If you could please roll a d8.
Uh-oh.
All of us?
Yep.
Oh, this is definitely not going to hurt us in any way. Hoi,
That's
I
a
missed.
1.
Okay.
I got an 8.
I got a 6.
1.
Wonderful.
Karina.
Amazing.
Uh-oh.
You cannot knowingly tell a lie.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't get that one.
Yep.
Karina's autistic. This doesn't matter.
Harold,
Yes.
you must somehow subtly declare your love for unicorns in conversation with each new person you meet.
Easy peasy. This is basically every day for me. No worries there. Love unicorns. Easiest.
And Vinley, this is as you read this, it is almost like a punishment.
Oh no.
At least for you. For most, it wouldn't matter.
Is it a Christopher Walken impression?
No.
Wow.
You must greet all trees with reverence and actually say hello to them.
I don't like trees. They're mean.
What an oddly specific hatred.
They are so mean, though.
So I've heard.
Dorothy from Kansas would agree.
But the Witchlight Carnival is a fairground of kaleidoscopic tints and wagons, crewed by wondrous beings. You see that the sky is a shimmering and a perpetual split of both night and day. The first stars of night twinkle juxtaposed to the apricot sunset or perhaps sunrise on the other side. Giant dragonflies whir overhead, trailing streamers as a low mist curls over the ground. And through a floral archway, you glimpse wondrous and vibrant creatures. Elf stilkwalkers, dancing fairies, painted performers. Everywhere there is laughter, pixie dust, bubbles, and whimsical tunes of a whistling calliope.
Karina is booking it for the ticket gate where she can get the hell in here.
Well, the carriages are pulled by winged pegasi with butterfly wings or large foxes made of crystalline flame.
Okay.
It is near impossible to tell if these creatures are real creations of the Feywild or merely enchanted to appear more whimsical beyond the imagination. As you look around, you see 2 young Eladrin in face paint squabble over a painted wooden crown that their mother won at a stall. A satyr with red and white striped horns plays the pipes while leading a procession of dancing rodents in very fancy clothes. A painted sign of a sad clown elf wearing jester's hat springs to life and exclaims, "We hope you are having a delightful evening."
And as you are all bewildered by the commotion around you, and as Karina, you look for that ticket booth, your attention is stolen by blurs of blue quicklings and mischievous pixies, some of which you see sprinkle a puff of glitter atop a man's head that suddenly turns into a braying donkey.
Oh, do
they
not touch me
better
with that.
not do that to me.
When suddenly you see a teal tabaxi with golden jaguar spots that yells out, and you suddenly realize you're in the middle of a long-range carnival game as a cannon is fired directly at you all with this concussive boom! And suddenly, a small and dark, possibly a cannonball, comes barreling down your direction in the direction of a giant shifting displacer hydra pseudo-dragon. But it's not a cannonball, is it?
No, I don't think it is. Duval, you want to join us up here?
That's awesome! Yes! Oh, wow, this is so cool!
Heck
Yeah! Yes!
Yes, bestie!
If everybody can roll a dexterity save.
Oh, goodness.
gosh.
Okay, well,
Oh no.
I can, but we've been seeing how my rolls have been going, so...
Duval, you do not need to roll a dexterity saving throw. However, I do need you to roll a d8 for your
I'd
ticket.
love to.
You have forfeited your dexterity save because you willingly climbed into the cannon, which is a ride.
You're damn right I did.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So cool. Oh, man.
That's gonna be
18 on my...
that's-
I'm sorry,
that's
16
D20.
on my dex save.
16?
11.
19.
19.
Where
Okay.
is my DH?
Can I just
So
cast
many
Misty Step
dogs.
just for wait? Just
I'll
like,
find out
no.
Eventually.
It's not a
Misty Step
reaction.
was a reaction.
I know.
Karina,
Yes.
it goes right over your head as it slams into your 2
Yes,
fey-touched
being a dwarf.
beings behind you. And they take... Ooh. 14 points of bludgeoning damage. You will also take that.
Noted.
I'm gonna die in the Feywild.
But you three are all slammed into this giant creature, and you find yourself covered in candy, trinkets, dragon's beard, sugar floss, and a set of fairy wings for everyone to wear.
Yeah! Oh my god.
Oh my god.
They're not even joking. There's actual fairy wings.
Purple
That
to
has ever
Harold.
happened.
Yes, I believe so.
Blue to Vinley.
Thank you.
Oh goodness.
And then I'll let y'all figure out.
Fair enough.
I'm
yeah.
taking orange. Duval can
I'm
have
feeling
the
better
candy.
already.
Yeah.
Feeling better already.
Hell yeah.
I'm telling y'all, this is
This is
where
gonna take a minute if you want to narrate something.
I've waited my whole life for this moment.
Yep.
Now that it's here, I don't know how to take it.
And you got slammed into this giant creature.
Karina
that
is
was-
also consuming every ounce of candy that comes near her face.
So as the three of them slam out, there's an explosion of candy behind you and dragon's beard sugar floss, and you find a set of dragon wings. And if you so wish to have a fairground trinket, you can roll a D100.
Well, you know, I won't say no to free stuff. Ever. That's not true at all. I say no to free stuff a lot.
I don't see Telegram.
40.
Oh my god.
Are you
40.
serious?
40
45.
exactly.
What? Wow.
We're in sync today, guys.
Okay, Harold and Vinley, you find a wax candle.
You're both holding the same one.
Yeah, you're
Like one at the top, one at the bottom.
You pull it up out of the candy and
Rock, paper, scissors?
Sure.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot, or rock, paper, scissors?
So it's
I have no clue.
Do you know how to play rock, paper, scissors? You can have the candle. I give it to
roll
you.
another one.
Okay, I'll roll another one.
And if you would like to light it,
Yeah, and as you're sorting this out, crawling out from the wreckage is a small creature. And Duval, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah.
Would you like to describe what they see?
I would absolutely love to. So, crawling out, you see a 2 foot 4 inch tall black scaled kobold. That is a gang kobold, right? Okay. So, and he's wearing this pretty dirty looking studded leather armor. He's got a slashing scar above his, actually across his left eye. And to his back, he has this glowing golden and green longbow with a rapier to his side. And somehow, even though tumbling, he's wearing this long brown hat that says Dungeon Coach on it.
Says what exactly?
Dungeon Coach.
Okay. We need one of those.
Dungeon Coach, because that's what I'll call you for right now.
Indeed.
When you roll out, what are you holding? So
roll a D100.
Hey!
Yeah.
And
What
Karina,
did I get with my 45?
45. Ooh,
Uh-oh.
this is sad but awesome.
Oh no.
It is a bar of soap, but it smells like something memorable from your childhood.
Oh no!
It smells like a mine.
Yeah, it smells like it's a coal. It's like coal,
Yeah, it's
coal
like
soap.
it's like coal soap.
But I know you mined very very lustrous stone. But
Yeah.
yeah.
And Karina's just gonna be huffing it.
I'll let Dungeon Coach go first.
That's a 2.
A 2. Ooh. Okay. You find 2 rings linked together. So.
U as in Y-E-W.
Yep.
And then Harold,
27.
27.
Oh no.
Harold goes reaching into this, and then you just go, ow, ow, ow! And you come out, you're holding a tiny wooden stool, and it's obviously sized for like a pixie or a sprite, but the reason why you're saying ow,
It's you got a splinter.
yeah.
Oh no.
Ah! Oh no! Oh my god, it's huge! That's the biggest splinter I've
what's
ever had and
wrong?
the tiniest chair I've ever held!
Oh man, do you need help?
Would you mind, please?
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, of course. Hi, hello.
It's right there.
Super nice to meet you. We can probably get back to that in a second. And I'm just gonna like try to pull it out.
You pull the splinter out?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, go ahead and make me a medicine check.
Sure. I'm terrible at that. Let's go.
It's good.
Let's see. Where did you go? Buddy?
Things are going great. Our trip is wonderful. Nothing bad so far.
Yeah, it's 10.
Hey, you get it.
Yeah, you're able to pull it out.
Ow.
Yeah.
Hurts like the
It
Dickens.
wasn't kind or anything. It's like, oh, boom, ripped it out. There's a little spot of blood that's starting to pool up, and
Thank you, dude.
Yeah, no problem. Happy to help.
Love your hat.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
It's really good.
My friend Calista got it for me.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I think about my hat changing, and I will change it to Dungeon Student. It
you
looks
watch
like
as-
it looks like an acorn upside down, and it reads Dungeon Student in whatever kind of script you guys imagine,
Yeah.
fancy or probably
however
the,
wish. Yeah,
the same way as yours, basically.
It's pretty terribly like handwritten, like
Amazing.
It's really scraggly and like it probably was written in like Draconic and then like forcibly translated. It doesn't look awesome.
Okay, then mine also looks very
Perfect.
similarly not awesome, but it looks like it was translated from Elvish.
Oh, how did you
your
do?
name?
Oh, I'm Blurg. Nice to meet you.
Blurred?
Yeah, Blurg. GH.
Blurred.
Yeah,
Blurg.
Blurg. Yeah.
That is a cool name.
Yeah.
One syllable, easy to remember. Those are my favorite kinds.
Yeah. Officially, I also represent the Mutual Admiration Society and the Brotherhood of Redemption. What about you guys?
Well,
I'm just Karina.
Hey,
Awesome,
guys,
just Karina.
I think it's really cool you liked the game, but I gotta shoot other people out of this cannon.
Why don't we all
Are
just
we in
do
the
another
way?
round together? Is there
uh,
enough room for all that?
yeah, I would love to get shot out of a cannon.
It was amazing. It hurts a little bit, so like brace yourself.
You know what? If it hurts a little bit, don't sweat it. I'm going to cast, because I can cast things still. I will cast at 4th level Healing Word on me. On Blurg, actually. On Blurg.
Oh,
I will heal you for 18. And I will say to you, as your new dungeon student, I wish for both of us to get through this cannon maze together. All right, let me in.
This isn't the maze. The maze is on the other side of the carnival.
Who am I looking at?
It is that teal tabaxi with the
I love that
yellow
he's a little
spots.
dude.
I'm having so. This is a weird moment for me. Okay, this is a weird here.
Sure.
Hey, Jake, you want to go on D4 twice?
I'll
Is
get in
Ridley
the
still
cannon.
looking
You
kinda
need people
rough?
in the cannon? You need people in the
Okay.
cannon?
You can only get in the cannon if you got a ticket, man.
Well, not only do I have a ticket, but this ticket's amazing because it has unicorns on it. Do you guys know this is my favorite animal? I love unicorns.
Oh man, unicorns are pretty
They
awesome.
they're just the best.
Yeah.
And frankly, I think there should be more unicorns.
This
here.
says it's valid for 8 rides, so we can do 8 things.
And speaking of the ticket, if Blurg could roll a d8 for us, please.
Uh-oh.
Also, while that's happening, when they mentioned that it hurts to go out of the cannon, Karina's gonna look at Venley a little suspiciously, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 5th level.
Wow.
7.
And
Amazing.
This fits.
It fits so good. You
20 for
must
Venley.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, 20 points for Venley.
Okay, so heal 20. You must compliment everyone you meet.
I gotta roll again then, I guess, because
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's Blurg 101, dog.
Yep.
Yeah, you've noticed nothing, but you are actually compelled to compliment every single person you meet.
Fair enough.
You don't have to go out of your way to, but if you do interact with someone, you must compliment them.
Yeah, but if you want to give your ticket.
Yay.
You wanna get fired out of the cannon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to get fired out of the
It's
cannon.
great. It's so fun.
Blurg, I really appreciate it. Okay,
no problem.
let's put me in that cannon.
You walk up and you hold him up, and he just like takes a little like weird, what looks to be almost like a shell, and kind of holds it up, and then just squeezes it, and it goes click click, and you look down, and there's a star punched out of your ticket, and he's like,
Yeah. Okay, man. Just get in the cannon.
I just got what's going
Don't
on.
forget
here.
to hold on to your hat.
I'm not the quickest cat at the best of times. I don't even want to punch this out
No,
because
please
this.
don't.
Yeah, I won't. It's so
please
nice.
don't.
It's so nice.
love it. Please
I
please
will
don't.
absolutely climb into the cannon without hesitation.
Okay.
I don't know why. I know it hurts, but I get in there.
He like takes a stick that has a round plunger at the end and just kind of like pushes you down. Not forcefully, but just.
Unicorns.
Could I try that? Could I pack him?
Oh yeah, you can ride next.
Oh, I was gonna-
Everybody yell it on 3, okay?
Okay.
And then lights it. 1, 2, 3.
And yeah, just this explosion as Harold just goes flying. Harold, go ahead and roll me a d10.
I will.
There
I'm
will be
trying.
no sleep for Jacob tonight. Too hype. Too
And
much hype.
you see that the tabaxi holds up something and it looks like a helmet and he goes, "Oh, that sucks."
The wings don't work. The wings don't work. I got
It's
an
fine, it
8.
worked for me.
An 8, okay.
I got 8 on my D8 and I got an 8 on my D10.
Okay, you go soaring through the carnival. You can see that there is tents all over the place, a big top tent. You see what looks to be like maybe like one of like the log river rides kind of going through, and
that's
you're
nice.
just moving, and you see this like almost roller coaster of dragonflies that people are riding in. They're actual dragonflies, and you're going right for them.
Oh no! Wait a minute! No. Make room! Make room! I'll just ride with you!
Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, why not?
Through all his Koreans, just like
9.
full
A
of fairy
9,
floss.
and you just face plant right in the back of one, feet sticking up as it just zooms down this just thing. Go ahead and give me a con save now.
Yeah, okay.
And Karina, you were doing what?
I just shoving mouthfuls of cotton candy. Just
Natural 1 on that con
Oh
save.
yeah, excellent.
oh no.
You're now on a roller coaster, upside down.
Oh no.
Yep.
And it corkscrews around, does backflips. It comes off the rails at one point, jumps over like through a ring of fire and back onto the rails, and eventually just stops. Ting!
And as you get out, you are face to face with a pixie. Hands on hips, finger pointed at you.
I got a ticket to ride, and I love unicorns.
And it just takes the ticket, punches it, and then smiles. Thank you for riding the Dragonfly ride.
I can't
And
wait
it's-
till I do it again. I just gotta go somewhere right now. See more unicorns. And I will try to make my way back to the crew.
Okay.
I'll look at everybody else like, he's a natural.
Is that how it's supposed to go?
Minus the last little part. I mean, yeah, pretty great.
If I can ask, what do you do for a living?
Well, this is actually my freelance job. I actually just go around and make sure that people that look like me are treated well, and make sure that people know that we're people too.
Oh, wow. All of you were treated very well where I was from. There was even
Oh.
one. Yeah, they used to do, they would take these jobs that other people didn't want to do because other people thought they were gross. But the kobolds, they had a union and they called it the Gross Jobs Alliance. And I knew one, and his name was Garbage. And he used to live under sinks and he would just and eat all the food that they would discard down the sink. He was amazing. He was very muscular.
Like he's like lost in thought for a minute. This is like, that must be a weird Brotherhood of Redemption affiliation thing I don't know about. I really need to ask my best friend Calverson about that.
It's very nice to see you. It kind of makes me feel like I'm home.
Oh, that means a lot to me. Thank you so much. What about you? What do you do for a living?
I'm apparently an adventurer now.
Really? That's awesome. It's like that's like a new thing for you?
Yeah,
Oh man, congratulations.
thank you.
What's your next like thing that you're about to do?
I don't know. Right now, I want to eat a lot of candy.
You know what? That stuff is like tomorrow's problem because we're gonna eat a lot of food right now.
What kind of fair food do you have?
I don't work here. I just got here.
I'm in this world. I'm not from here.
Oh, really? What are your thoughts on mac and cheese?
I don't know what it is.
Come on, and grabs you and starts running.
Yes!
And Vinley, you're now standing alone as eventually,
She's going, Bentley!
as you're wondering where Harold went, but your passive perception is pretty high, and you see a slop-covered man in purple as he starts wandering up towards you, and he
Hold
looks
I need to
maybe
see a
drunk.
range. Oh, it's only 10 feet. As soon as he's 10 feet out, prestidigitation 3 times.
I rode the dragonflies. It went fast.
Oh, I'm not getting in that cannon. Sorry.
You
And
don't-
I walk.
You don't
past
know what
the
you're
back seat.
missing.
Stop.
Where'd everybody go? I clearly need dungeon training.
They said something.
I think by this
Then
point,
that way.
realizing that not everyone's there, I think at that point we're missing clearly 2 people, and then you see us both running back.
We're just,
Found him.
we're going to get mac and cheese!
Yes,
What are we doing here? We are wasting our time. We could be eating mac and cheese now.
exactly. Let's go.
I grab Vinley and we start running her away.
And as you turn,
Bentley is
Finley.
every mother at Legoland right now.
No doubt about it.
you see something coming towards you. You see a 12-foot tall walking tree. Garland in golden ribbons as it marches down the thoroughfare. Emerald clouds swirl above it and rain down golden, spinning sycamore seeds. Fairgrowers try to catch the seeds before they hit the ground and seem to be blessed in doing so. And as the seeds gently fall, a chatty squirrel scampers along the boughs of the tree, handing dandelions to select passerbys.
Dustin, is that you?
Vinley pulls her arm out of Harold's hand.
The dandelions look normal, except for they have small faces and sing happy songs and whistle jaunty tunes.
Oh, absolutely taking one, sticking it behind her ear.
And it's just.
It's like an old version of AirPods. It's just a dandelion up in the air.
It's just do 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 do.
I think Vinley walks up, gives a very formal elvish bow, and says, "Tree, thank you for hosting this carnival. I respect you so much."
And this treant sapling stops in front of you
you're
as
amazing.
the crowd around you is just like jumping and grabbing for these spinning sycamore
Calm down.
seeds.
I think
Calm
she's
down.
like, "Calm down.
And
They're
you
a
go,
person."
I am North Wind. I do not run the carnival. That is Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. It is a pleasure to meet you.
And you as well.
And then just continues his stride down the thoroughfare.
So
Let me know if you've seen any unicorns. I love them.
So witch and light are names. I thought it was like a light that a witch makes.
Those make sense.
So,
Where are Cujo and Titan? She looks around for the first time, noticing that she didn't have time to pick up her portable hole.
Nope, and they're not around.
Uh-oh.
They're probably back wherever we came from. I can tell you that everything that they do is so far has been pretty cool and only a slightly bit bug-like.
It's gonna be like some uncrated Labradors left at home alone.
Yeah, we should probably get home as fast as possible.
But we're here
No,
and we're
let's have
getting
fun at
mac
the
and
carnival,
cheese and we got
please.
Blurg here and he's gonna teach me
Hey.
how to dungeon.
Exactly. Even though there's not really any delving happening here, obviously, because it's like a really pretty forest and
This
stuff.
is I like to consider this an open air dungeon.
And I know for a fact that we're in the Feywild.
That's fair. Do you?
Right. Are we in the Feywild?
I think so. I'm not from here either, actually.
What's the
Oh,
Feywild?
well, good meeting you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
I start pointing at different creatures, and I'm like, Fey, 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 wild. And she points to the massive trees off in the distance and the sun that's setting and rising at the same time.
Oh, I wonder if people call where I'm from Feywild. We had a lot of unusual creatures.
Oh, this is more home of the Fey. There are a lot of archfey here. You should probably try not to eat anything unless...
Mac and cheese, though.
That is too late. I have eaten a lot of things.
Well, then I hope we can get home.
Super pretty, super awesome, tall, really expert Feywild person. What do you think we should do after mac and cheese?
Think he's talking to you.
He's talking to Bentley, yeah.
Really, it's definitely you.
Bentley, that's you.
He's talking to me, man.
Yes.
Do compliments make you uncomfortable? And that's when Karina realizes that she can't lie. And she's like,
No. I was interested in the maze.
Okay.
So,
okay, so mac and cheese
and then
maze.
We can probably do both at the same time.
We could
so
probably eat mac and cheese while we do a maze.
You stole it. Were you inside my head?
It's like we're the same brain.
See, a really good friend of mine says that sometimes really people that are connected share the same brain cell. I actually think they meant it as an insult, but I like to think it's a
I
compliment.
think we share a brain cell.
You know what?
Just
Give me a high
one.
five for that.
Yes.
Boom.
And Karina and Blurg, it's about this time that you notice that you're at eye level with both Vinley and Harold, as your feet are not touching the ground, and you hear as a couple of pixies just kind of float off into the carnival.
This is the tallest I've ever been.
You know what? I'm not upset. I've always wanted to fly.
Are they like floating upwards?
They're
Is it fizzy lifting drink, or have we like paused?
You've been glittered.
Okay.
You're under the spell levitation.
That's what
Okay.
I grab Karina's hand.
I will ask Blurg, like, you cool with me, like, kind of pushing you along? I don't know. Can you move on your own?
And like he'll start to like
Karina's gonna grab
moonwalk.
You're just in place.
Yeah, you
Not
can,
moving.
As you test the limitations, you know that you can go up and down, but you
Okay.
can't go back and forth.
So it is fizzy lifting drink. Just-
Oh, I'm loving this. This is cool. What you got going on?
Oh my gosh, I forgot to mention.
Yes.
Those may be the prettiest pair of clothes I've ever seen on someone.
Well, thank you. What can I say? I have a...
I think they're a
Oh,
bit
no.
much.
I checked my pants. Tell me they're not.
Oh, they
Your
are.
clothes haven't
Oh,
changed.
Oh no. Oh no. They're purple.
Oh! No!
No.
Oh, goodness!
Oh no, you okay?
Yeah, I
Your
mean,
pants hurt?
He's got a
I-
thing about pants.
listen to me, Blurg.
Oh no, he's gonna tell
got
you
it.
the story.
If there's only one thing I tell you, in our many, hopefully future adventures together, getting
Sure.
mac and cheese and going through mazes.
It's
Yeah.
one thing, but it'll be 4 hours.
I have the time.
Let me tell you a little bit something about pants that are purple. You can't trust them.
Mac and cheese.
So you get your mac and cheese.
I will help Blurg along and I will continue to assail you with story after story about
Yes.
a pair of purple
Infamous.
pants that gave me a terrible rash.
And with the mac and cheese, they're like little balls of fried macaroni and cheese.
Fuck yes.
And they give you a small wand, but it's not skewered onto the wand. You hold the wand, and 3 of them float magically off, like in front of the wand.
Oh my god.
I'm so excited right now.
This is cool.
But there's an option. You see one that is just like normal, but then there's one that has like fire all around it.
Yes, getting that one.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
I grab one of those.
Just gonna
And I
get.
try it. Okay.
How's Bentley with spicy food?
Let's roll a con save. I'm gonna do it with disadvantage because of who she is.
So I'm sure they've already
because of who I am as a person.
I'm
Oh my
sure
God.
they've already asked you.
That-
But you do dungeon coaching?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, typically, when folks are delving, they're typically focused on, their future treasure and all the monsters are going to slay, and then they get hit by a bunch of traps, and then they die, and that's not great for anyone. And that's bad for the economy as well. So I'm typically hired on to assist with adventuring parties to help them survive. One of my favorite experiences is pretending to be dead inside of a gelatinous cube to scare an adventurer and make sure that they don't die by gelatinous cube. The cube's actually a friend of mine.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
I think I could use your help since I'm new to all this.
All right, totally.
I think I could use your help too.
Yeah?
I hate to say it.
Yeah?
Yeah. I die a lot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm actually really good friends with the people under there.
Under the dead?
Mm-hmm.
You intrigue me.
Oh, thank
It's
you.
creepy, but it's really cool.
I sort of respect it in a really, that's kind of terrifying kind of way.
Yeah, that's how we feel generally. So you've done a lot of adventuring?
Yeah, the last, well, I won't say adventuring, mostly the delving and sort of freelance kind, off and on. And then me and my friends took care of some weird mind flayer dude, and that was fun. And then my friend Callista disappeared, and booping chaos and stuff.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry. If we see your friend, of course I'll try to help you.
Oh my God, please.
Absolutely.
She typically likes to pop around things, but it's not really it's more of a involuntary thing. But I will tell you, best fireball in the universe.
Fireball is like one of my favorite spells of
Is it
all
really?
time. Hands
Oh,
down.
man, I just love watching somebody do it. And it's great.
It is amazing. And I was so intrigued by it, I straight up stole it.
Really?
Yeah.
You can steal
That's
spells?
how you got Fireball? Where did you get it?
I stole it in a way that my friend sort of showed me how to do it. She was
I see.
great. Dragonborn, amazing. You'd
Yeah?
love her.
Oh, cool.
I forgot about that.
I don't think that's true.
It sort of is, actually. I sort of stole it, and she also sort of showed me how to do it because I think it's just the best. I'd cast it right now, but obviously that's a terrible idea.
Vinley,
Throw it straight out.
are you okay with your mac and cheese?
Yeah, what'd you get on that con save?
I got a 15.
Okay.
So I'm doing
Yeah,
okay.
you definitely got the tongue burn and,
Yeah.
and the sinuses activating, but it's,
I have a very red nose and my left eye is kind of watery, and I'm just like, this is good.
You look so focused. Vinley, you look so focused.
I just realized I ate something given to me by a fae, so I might enjoy
Yeah, you did
living
say that was
here.
a bad idea, didn't you?
I did, and I don't know why I forgot about that so quickly.
It's because mac and cheese is awesome.
Yeah,
And somebody-
what can you do?
Somebody walking around goes, "Oh, that's carnival food. Different rules." Yeah.
Oh, thank you,
They
whoever
actually
you are.
made it so,
So
that
much
we're all
here.
not trapped in the carnival.
Thank you.
And that would be great. Although I have been here for.
You don't know how long, do you?
I'm gonna go. Hey, I still got one punch on my ticket, and I think I found the right ride. And
Want to come
Cannonball?
to the maze with us?
and it's about this time that there are. You now notice that up on top there are 8 massive braziers, and 3 of them are lit, and then you watch as the 4th one ignites, and as it does, you see everybody look up, kind of get excited, and they start heading in a direction.
I'm gonna follow.
Yeah.
And at the end of the thoroughfare, you see a massive striped tent. It's a big, like a big top. And as you move closer, it's hard to tell if the stripe colors are black and blue or white and gold. And you hear that many of the carnival goers are arguing over
Oh
which
my
of the
God.
2 they see.
That took me way too long.
I hate you both so much.
That
That's
is
Karina
definitely
being
white
honest.
and gold. I don't even know why people are arguing about it.
I don't get the point of the everyone's arguing. It's clearly white and gold.
Gotta be.
I'm colorblind.
Sorry, man.
The roof of this
It's
tent
fine.
it reaches towards the sky as 3 swooping peaks topped with spinning gold stars and painted wood panels on the tent. Walls whirl with a colorful motion displaying vibrant circus performances. 2 fire spinners and fire breathers dance and attract onlookers towards the entrance. And as you approach, the sound of music and laughter drifts out through the canvas walls and entices you to come in.
Yep, going in. Karina
Mac and
has
cheese
no
squad
sense of
going
self.
in.
Yeah, Karina has no sense of self-preservation here. She doesn't know. If
Team
they
Gullible,
are.
let's go.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Yay.
And the tiered bleacher seats you can see are nearly full, but there still seems to be a few good spots left. Seems that a little bit of Petunia's luck is still holding out on you. And just as you sit down, the whole place darkens as the dancing lights dim and a hush falls over the crowd.
I put, resummon Phelan because it hasn't been that long. And I put Phelan in Karina's lap so she doesn't float away.
Okay.
And I will check to see. I'll be like, Blurg, you good? You're not floating too high? You good?
I'm quite comfortable, actually.
Perfect. Cool.
You know, if I would probably have a problem seeing without this, so I'm feeling actually really grateful.
Fantastic. Awesome. I told you how much I love unicorns because they're great.
It's been a few minutes, so I was kind of missing it, actually.
Don't worry. Unicorns, fantastic. Let me tell you all
Do they
the things
really
I
fart
love.
rainbows?
I want to hope so. I
Oh
mean,
my
if
God, I
they
hope we can
don't,
find out one day.
what a heartbreaker if they don't.
Of
Sure.
course they do. The show's about to begin.
Okay, sorry.
Do they
I
actually?
think Vinley does the angry mom face to that person. You know, the one their kids are yelling and she's just like,
I didn't see it, but I felt it. I felt it, y'all.
It's that one right there.
I love
that
how
that
most,
one right there.
I love how most of us know that look probably because we were the kid that received
Yes,
it.
100%.
Ding, 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 ding.
But in the back of the dim light big top, you see a larger man in a pinstripe suit with a matching top hat as his gaze is caught between the center stage and his stopwatch, making sure everything is perfectly timed. He looks up, and a second later, a spotlight illuminates the lithe, pale, elven figure sitting in a silver hoop suspended above the center ring by silk ropes that also hang down like drapes below him. The elf wears a dazzling suit of diamond pane mirrors and a pair of butterfly wings. His scepter is topped with a spinning vane.
Welcome, one and all, to this evening's extravaganza. I am Mr. Light. Prepare to be delighted.
The red and silver jester gracefully falls from the twisted silks, much like Sky does in your tavern, but instead from a much, much higher position. He falls and falls so fast he gets lost in the untangling silks as the audience gasps. Watching the swaddle of fabric wrapped around him reach the ground before it unravels into nothing more but smoke as the man is no longer there.
that was a good one.
Over the
went too
course
fast.
of an hour, Burly the Bugbear performs feats of strength.
Yes.
Palasha the Mermaid serenades the audience from a clamshell bathing pool.
I don't listen to it because I think she's a siren.
Candlefoot the Mime plays silent games with audience members. And fairy dragons with bright streamers tied to their tails perform dazzling acts of synchronized flying as a troupe of acrobats, clowns, and fire breathers parade about.
At the end, the pale elven jester, Mr. Light, walks out into the center arena once again, but this time, now accompanied by the more rotund but immaculately dressed gentleman who fiddles with a very nice pocket watch. He too looks to be very pale and elven.
What a wonderful evening we've had this midnight noon. Once again, I am Mr. Light.
And I am Mr. Witch. The carnival is almost over for the day, but we still have one last show for you all.
Yay!
Now for the end of the show, I'm gonna need a few volunteers selected from our crowd. Yes, how about you in the twilight shirt? You look like you came to dress the night sky herself.
Well, you, with the illustrious purple coat, you seem to be a man that understands the importance of a nice fine wear.
And you, with the hauntingly blue butterfly. I don't know if that is one of ours, but I am loving the beauty. night's deadly vibe.
And you, my small but adorable kobold friend, would you like to come be a part of our big show?
This is the best day of my entire life. Yeah, totally, absolutely, yeah, please.
This is also the best day of my life.
I'm all about unicorns.
I'm pretty
I love 'em.
indifferent right now. I'm enjoying myself.
Bentley's the 1 4-star review.
I gave it a 3 stars because, I just didn't feel one way or another.
But one after another, you're all gathered and ushered out by Carnival stagehands and brought under the spotlights of the center stage. You now look out over a sea of creatures far more diverse than anything you've ever seen or anywhere you've ever been.
That's impressive for us.
Yeah.
Some more beautiful than can be described, others haunting but alluring, some bestial or inherently fey. Harold, your eyes lock with a pale figure that is one of those that is both haunting and alluring, but as you see this archfey you sold your old name to,
Oh, God.
Oh,
you see
no.
their pale form flutters between beauty and horror, of insect and flower, and as you yourself are entranced like a moth to a flame. Their eyes black but pure, their skin ivory but soft, their smile unnerving but familiar. But your attention is brought back to the moment Mr. Light begins to speak.
And that is where we're going to take our break.
Hey!
Oh my gosh. Thank you all so much for joining us for the first half of our live show at MomoCon.
Yeah!
We are going to take about a 15 to 20 minute break to stretch our legs and whatnot.
Flap our wings.
Flap our wings. But just hang out tight and we will be right back. And we're back.
Yeah, and most of the BFGs, a few are missing, are at a witchlight carnival that just so happened to magically appear in their common room when a pocket full of bugs turned into flower petals turned into a really cool ticket.
Fair fun.
Fair fun.
Fair fun.
And they met
It's a fair.
a kobold named Blurg as he was shot out of a cannon and yelling as a tabaxi yelled, Duval!
Duval!
And eventually they make their way around the fair, having fun, getting some mac and cheese on a wand, and they eventually find themselves at the big top where they have been called upon for the last show of the evening. And it is about that time that Mr. Witch and Mr. Light make their way to the center of the stage, standing aside both of you as Mr. Light begins to speak.
We begin tonight's tale on one of 2 equinoxes. The days that day and night are both equal in power, and thus so are the summer and gloaming courts.
For those unknowing, our world is dictated by the ruling power of these courts, each ruled over by a queen. The Seelie ruled by the summer queen Titiana, and the Unseelie ruled by the queen of air and darkness, Amla Ruel. And each equinox, the 2 queens compete through renown and favor, as with awe, and whoever shall gain more than the other shall rule over the coming season, sometimes favoring a cold summer or a blistering winter.
Ah, yes. But what misfortune has befallen our heroes as they find themselves patrons to favor both queens? Requests. Whether by coincidence or by design,
Although misfortune favors our group of adventurer, favor smiles upon you, our audience! Yes, we will call upon you to create our atmosphere through sound and give us some suggestions. But first, What is the name of our adventuring group? As he looks towards the crowd.
Crowd, what is the name of our adventuring group?
The Johns?
The Johns.
The Johns.
The Johns.
The Johns it is. Or the Johns.
Okay.
We find our group, the Johns, standing before the winter gloaming court surrounded by shadows. Lording above them, and possibly all around them, is the frigid doom and shadow of the unsilly court. Presiding over them is no figure, but just the felt presence of the Queen of Air and Darkness, as she has no form to those whose perception does not pierce through her veil. Through a cold, chilling breeze and haunting whispers, like ghostly echoes in the wind, as she gives them her demands.
I beseech thee, the Johns, to fetch for me an item so that I may win favor in the fading equinox. Much destruction and misfortune follows my name, but I want to gain praise amongst my subjects. Winter is the time of self-reflection and learning, so we can become stronger. But Titiana wishes to ignore the necessity of winter and relish in stifling oppression of summer. I first require one thing that you must get for me on my bequest. I require the beard of a frost giant which will have been spun into a beautiful dress of icicles with a train of snow. I will be the most beautiful creature, and all will adore me. Fetch me this beard, and I will have united in my kingdom.
That sounds nice.
Good.
The Johns will do this, for we are the Johns, stronger than ever.
Yay, Johns!
All of us named John in some variation, many different spellings.
John Blurg.
And the John Blurg and the unseelie court rejoiced.
And there was.
And there was much rejoicing.
Perfect.
But then the Johns find themselves standing before the summer court, whose massive spring flower thrones stand on high atop midsummer trees. Queen Titiana, an Eladrin of immense beauty. Her skin, the color of honey, her hair shimmered in all the colors of autumn leaves. Her eyes glowed with the gold of the sun. Her gossamer butterfly wings tucked around her like a radiant gown fit for any prestigious gala. She presides over the Johns from far above, and she gives them their demands.
I beseech thee, the Johns, to fetch me an item so that I may win favor in the fading equinox. This new queen of air and darkness may not be the darker form my sister took, but know that she will still take away our beauty and warmth and replace it with darkness and bitterness. If the courts and its people could see me enter riding atop the fabled jabberwock, I would gain enough favor to extend our rule into her autumn and winter. Fetch me the jabberwock, and you will be knights in my court.
John Jovelton will take this request.
Why can't we do both
John
exactly?
Jovelton.
We will take both requests.
Just so for clarification, you are beseeched by each queen individually. It would not be smart to let either queen know that you're working for both.
Oh, John Jovelton will take only this request. This is the only request we've gotten, and it's the only one I'm taking.
That's right. The
Oh, no.
Johns find themselves in a bit of a pickle. But no, it's not wise to anger either of the residing queens of the Fey court, or lest it draw their ire. They first set out to find a bear glorious enough befitting a queen. And by bear, I mean beard. for there is a typo in my script.
Amazing. Typo.
But the party does not find themselves on the mortal plane of the icy tundra of Frost Giant's kingdom. Instead, where would they find a Frost Giant? Audience?
The
The what?
I've heard a
The
gator's mouth. I've heard
DMV.
the DMV.
A gator's mouth.
A gator's mouth.
This is Duval, yeah, for sure.
I like that one. The mouth of a gator.
Wow.
No.
The party finds themselves in an area that is damp and wet. It clings to their forms as a hot wind breathes upon them.
This
A
is
dark
gross.
cave stares down at them as it empties into an abyss. Crags of both stalactite and stalagmite reach up from either side, from atop and below, of white marble.
This is actually more my speed anyway. This is great.
This isn't my first time, so sure.
Behold, audience, as one of our members of the Johns is a fortified dungeon teacher.
Indeed. Hi, everyone.
And hopefully he has enough knowledge to save the dungeon student.
I need it.
Ooh.
I got your back, Harold.
You can all feel as a warm breeze blows past you and then pulls itself back.
Ooh.
It beckons you down further into the gullet of this massive cave.
What do we do?
You're the teacher. You
Follow
go
me.
first.
Let's go.
Okay.
Down we go.
And as you work down further, it is as if this cave, the ground below you is spongy. Like you're walking on moss or fungi.
Oh, this bodes well.
Can I quickly like sneak over to where Harold is and just like lean to him and be like, "What's happening right now?"
I think I'm part of the best show ever.
But like, they're just talking.
Oh, you see that there are grand illusions that start to become, and lighting effects that start to take over as
I
the
missed that
audience
part.
gives suggestions. Yes.
Let us remember our famous phrase, "No Johns," which is only going to be gotten by anybody who plays Smash Brothers. But it's "No Johns."
No, John.
No, John.
No Johns.
No,
No,
John.
John.
And the audience exclaims, "No Johns!" There you go, no Johns. Some are excited about Johns.
We are the Johns, but we say no Johns because it can be no Johns but the Johns.
Oh, yeah. It's an exclusive club.
Very exclusive, the Johns.
By the way, important note. Does anyone have any Dungeoneer kit or Delver's kit with you?
I think I do.
I don't think you do.
I think I
Nope.
do, but I think it's because I took one very early on because I didn't have one.
Nope, I've got
think you took a
herbalism and
climber's
mason.
Oh, you're right.
stuff.
That's what it was.
Yeah, I think everybody took a climber's kit. Nobody took. How unfortunate!
Mr. Witch, what a fascinating voice you just used.
Of course. It's my oof voice, my out of fare voice.
Thank you.
But as they
psychic
make
damage.
their way further down into the darkness, light eludes them as it fades away, and you see that the light of the entire tent begins to fade away. I know. I know what you're about to do. But there is a guttural growl that echoes out from in the cave deep below.
Oh,
Very ominous. So you find yourself in darkness. What do you do?
I reach down and unbuckle my boot and lift my robe and
Yes.
let my light tattoo shine.
I'm going to do the same. Unbuckle the side of my boot and show off my light tattoo.
I shiver uncontrollably.
And Harold, you look over and you see Vinley and Karina unbuckling their boot and rolling their skirts and
We
their
are seriously
pants
going
up.
to talk about where you got those and why I don't have one, okay?
Of
Don't
course,
worry,
John.
I'll give you one.
All right, thanks. Okay, so you gotta lead the way. Harold is visibly terrified right now. It's like I have a thing about large reptiles with teeth.
Really? Why?
Because before I had a dungeon coach, I was almost dungeon drowned by one. So
Oh.
it's a big problem for
That's
me.
unfortunate.
Yeah, it was. Thankfully, I have you here now to help me out.
Speaking of that, and he tosses all of them rope, and then it's like, let's tie it around our waists,
All right.
and make sure that we don't lose each other in the darkness.
Roping up.
Unless you
roping
can
up.
see in the darkness, I can a little bit, but
I can see.
I can
It's-
see.
It's definitely the mouth of a gator.
What's a gator?
Yeah, what's a gator?
I honestly don't know. A big reptile that eats me.
so a crocodile?
Yeah, like that.
Yes.
Actually, except that the teeth are on the inside instead of the outside.
That's strange.
That's some very specific knowledge you have there,
I
Harold.
know. It's weird how I know that.
Oh man, you're gonna graduate really soon, I think.
I appreciate that. I just have to survive first. Please don't eat me, giant gator, no matter how funny it is.
And as you walk down further, you see that there is a strange-looking stalactite hanging from above. As it droops down,
Jesus.
this red ooze-like thing, and a massive amount of ooze just comes crashing down upon all of you. You can make dexterity saving
Oh,
throws.
no.
Sure.
Oh, goodness gracious.
If you look up beside you, there are these dice that you will use in this. You'll roll it across the stage.
Oh no!
And they have like these big, like bowling ball size, if not bigger, size dice, and you roll it, and clunk, 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 clunk.
And you must be careful, for if you roll poorly, you will die hard.
I'm leaving. Good night, everyone. Bye. Get it done.
Wait, I can't tell a lie. Fuck you.
Oh no, it's a
that's-
12.
That's gonna be a big old 6.
18.
Hey. I was pretty low. 15.
15, okay.
18.
18.
12.
Good.
Oh no! Oh no!
That
Oh
good,
no!
Just want to. I'm just want to say to the other Johns, this whole throwing dice thing's a little dorky.
huh? Little on the nose.
This seems like something a bunch of nerds would do.
And you,
Right.
you
Somehow
you
wanna
see
throw another
as
one.
Mr. Light reaches in and pulls
no.
out a pair of dice that appear to be made of bone
I don't like that.
and tosses them onto the floor. And you watch as they roll end over end, and both of them land on 6s.
Uh-oh.
You both take 12 points of damage as the ooze that drips on you burns and sears your skin.
Oh, fuck this.
Ow!
And
Oh,
you
no,
all
what's happening?
You all see them recoil from this illusion, and the audience gasps. Fear not, it is merely illusion pain.
I don't like illusion pain.
Can I roll
It's
a-
not real.
Clearly.
Yeah, I felt that.
Yeah.
I felt the not realness all over my body.
Fear not, you shall not die.
Cool. Kind of a low
I
bar to
don't
set, but
believe
cool.
We must warn the audience that this could end in a TPK.
What's a TPK?
Never heard of it.
Exactly.
Now I'm scared about TPK. That's like the last thing I want now.
Sounds like
It
a
probably has something
mysterious
to do with like a
organization.
something crocodile. Has to be.
John.
Sorry. No Johns. We have
right.
to keep going.
The Johns. The joint operatives hunting nonsense.
Yes.
The Johns.
No Johns.
No Johns.
He's gonna get Doe John's tattoo. Let's go.
As they make their way further into this cave, again, it's spongy as they walk.
You don't have to describe it. I feel it.
One of those hot summer winds breathes down them once again, nearly knocking them over.
From the smell. Oh.
I can't smell anything. She has her wand under her nose with prestidigitation on it. I can't smell anything, John.
Great.
I'm
Thank
going
you,
to
John.
reach into my pocket real quick and craft a skunk smell right under Vinley's nose.
Nice.
Hold on. Hey, a 17 on a Constitution check.
You
Not
hold
to
yourself
throw up.
together.
I hate skunks.
I got a question really fast.
Yeah.
Could I, based off of what I assume would be a multiple happening summary wind, could I time it and have this brace for impact as that's happening?
Of course, you're a dungeon delver, are you not?
You're damn right I am.
You're a coach.
So here's what we need to do. So it's happening about every 4.5 seconds on the dot. So if we just time it, we can even count it out if it makes you feel more comfortable, and then we just wait, and that way we won't fall over.
Great. All right. We're almost there. Get ready.
3, 4, half.
And there was a wind.
Everybody make me strength saving throws with advantage.
Let's go!
Oh, with advantage.
Oh, I'm
Dungeon
terrible at
coach.
strength.
Oh, I'm glad we got advantage.
Me too.
Still a 10.
Okay.
Why couldn't it have been
That's a
Blurg.
Oh, that's still a 10. Actually, I'm sorry. That's a 13.
Okay, Karina.
You said strength, right?
Yep.
That's gonna be a 14.
14.
6.
Yeah.
Almost a scholarly 8. Almost. Not quite.
But it's strange as the master of dungeons, the teacher, who's probably gone down at least 2, because you've 1 is enough rodeos, 2 is the
Of
bare
course.
minimum. Yeah.
Absolutely.
But as he teaches his student braces for the wrong direction and pulls Blurg along with him.
I'm terrible at this.
To the gullet.
I really have a weakness
Disappearing
to gators.
into darkness.
As we're we're going, it's okay. You're still doing a great job.
Thank you. I love unicorns.
You're so.
I just want this alligator to know how much I love knife-headed ponies.
That is a sentence.
Oh my god.
That's a sentence.
The rest of you make your way down this gullet-like cave.
Until they come to a fork in the road where there is a strange traveler already here. And what is that strange traveler, audience? Hobbits? Anything else? Anybody? Just yell anything.
Give us a creature type.
Hey, man, that don't bet more specific.
Oh no.
Okay, you see nestled down is this hunched over creature, and it has multiple things coming off of it. For those that out of play, it looks kind of aberrant in nature.
Yeah.
That's a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, but it has these massive horns, but also these tendrils whipping about, beckoning you closer as it's telling you to come here.
Are we still there? We're still there, even though we got...
Yeah, you two only you see it because of your devil sight. Do you have dark vision alert? I do. Okay. You see a displacer tour.
Cool, man.
A displacer minotaur.
Great.
Oh my god.
I'm naming a Pokemon after that now.
Displacer tour?
Oh yeah.
Got it. And eventually you see this light cresting over the hill behind you. Is it Hope? Is it a radiant angel? No, you see Karina and Vinley making their way down. Oh, Johns, you find other Johns.
The rest of the Johns
Oh,
coming
hey.
down.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Just.
Great job up there.
Y'all
Okay,
doing
so
great.
what
A
the
lot better
hell
than
is
I
that?
did. What I could only describe as a displacer tar down here with a name tag that reads...
What is the displacer tar's name? I heard Kevin.
I heard...
Devin?
Kevin.
Kevin. Has a little. You see a name tag on it that says, "Hello, my name is Kevin."
Kevin.
And it's hunched over and looks up. These tendrils coming off the horns. It has 6 legs. Oh no!
That's too many, frankly.
I'm so happy
That's
for
4 too many.
As it just looks around. Oh, hello!
No.
Welcome! Yes, I am Elden Kevin!
No, God, no. Hoisted on my own petard.
I used to be a man,
Oh.
and my mom cursed me.
Been there, Kevin. Been there.
Same, actually.
Gave me a look. And that was it.
Perhaps a look is what is necessary to turn you back.
Now, what is it that you wish? What brings you into Gator Throat Way?
We're just kind of looking for an ice giant. Do you know if there's one down these hallways?
Trying to grab a beard off that guy. Maybe we can.
Do you know if we maybe have to go deep throat to find it?
Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit. I did not see that coming, literally. Fuck me.
Oh no! Now I want to make jokes too.
What the fuck is this game, man?
By the
Well-
way, I really love what you've done with the whole floating amazingness. Like the translucentness is that's a new word. I'm gonna write that down. It just looks wonderful.
Yeah,
Are you
and-
okay down here by yourself?
And how do you feel about?
I
unicorns?
always know where I'm at.
Okay.
It's a
I
good
never
power.
know where I'm at. I'm always displaced, but know where I'm going.
Oh, that's
Is this a riddle?
torturous.
I'm not good at riddles.
Do you know how much I love unicorns? Because I do. They're great.
Unicorns are assholes.
Oh,
You better show me where this beard is right now, or the Johns are gonna have some issues with Kevin.
I grabbed my bow.
And we're gonna have to talk to your mother.
I think he'd like
He
that.
who sleeps and he who knows is anything but that. Please don't tell my mom. I don't want my mom to know exactly. I'm hiding. I literally am hiding here. This is my hiding spot. I don't want to know where my mother, I don't want her to know where I'm
Well,
at.
if you tell us where the beard is, we won't tell your mother.
There'll be no Johns telling your mother.
Of course, yes, I will tell you. Where he who sleeps is he who knows where the beard grows.
Okay, tell us
Is
where
he
the
sleeping?
fucking beard is.
It's that way.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was just gonna stomp off that way.
Just walk
together.
after Karina, like, how'd you know the answer to that riddle?
Sometimes you just gotta bully him a little bit.
Oh no, wait! You should have gone that
Typically,
way.
I
You should have
would
gone
be-
that way.
If they would have gone that way, they'd gone straight to the ice giants. But they venture forth down further into the bubbling, effervescent bog that is acidic
Oh.
as it gurgles. Very unsettlingly.
This is strange gurgling. I've never heard gurgling of this caliber before.
would it be strange if I told you that I have delving?
No, that's fair. This is why I'm the student.
But I need everyone to pick up your dice
Uh-oh.
and roll again a con save.
Oh.
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 Oh,
Yeah,
so
that's
hard.
going.
Like
This
that.
is going
Oh.
so good, you guys. 11.
13.
14.
5.
Yay!
A strong, proud 5. A foolhardy 5.
Indeed.
No Johns.
No
though.
Johns.
That's what I
Everyone
got.
who rolled below a 10, you are now gagging upon the smell and stench that penetrates your nose.
Oh, God, I'm back at the dragonflies.
It smells like my brother's gym socks.
It doesn't smell that bad.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah, this is what my cube friend smells like, so this is actually totally fine.
lucky for all of you.
I'll druid craft real quick a floral scent under.
That's awesome.
Okay. You make your way through this winding swamp, eventually coming at least chest high. For Blurg. John. Blurg,
John Blurg.
your
John
surname.
Indeed.
Yes. Mr. John Blurg.
Smooth recovery there.
Yeah, you're
Didn't
right.
even catch it.
But, making your way, you hear your footsteps create the slopping sounds as you now find yourself at a castle. The slopping sounds take away your stealth.
That is really good slopping sound.
You're also
I'm slightly
talented.
disgusted and love it.
For in the middle of this swamp is a fortress, a castle, a citadel, if you will. Much larger than anything that you have stepped foot in before.
Oh wow, that's pretty big.
You now feel like mice going through a doorway.
This castle is made of ice. You're like ice mice. Making your way through.
Ice mice, baby.
Banana.
And then the little flower in the back of your head.
Oh my god!
Yes.
fly
I'm
outta
keeping
here.
this flower as long as I can have it.
So you find yourselves inside of this fortress. And at first there is no sound. But if you pick up one of those D20s, that is the big round ball looking one.
Yeah. I always get the 12 and the 20 mixed up.
This one?
Oh no.
Y'all should really try Labyrinths and Leviathans. It's a lot like this.
worse.
It's very much like that. We actually wrote that.
Oh, it's
Wait,
an honor
what
to
are-
meet you. Then we play it a lot.
What kind of check is this?
A perception check.
Oh,
Perception.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, thank goodness.
cool. Just
That's a
don't mind me.
18.
I'm good.
16.
Okay.
Thank you for the one
What kind of
stat. I
save
have a
was it?
plus.
Perception check.
Perception check.
A perception check. Oh, I might have a chance.
Blurg.
11.
17.
Good stuff, I promise.
16 for Vinley.
Or sorry, 18.
Thank you.
11.
Yeah, I was
18,
like,
16, 11.
11.
Never forget.
Never forget.
Johnston, I forget what.
John Jovelton.
John Jovelton. You find yourself staring at yourself.
Oh no, not again.
Oh no.
Been down this road too.
As he is now staring at the shimmering gloss of ice wall that stands before him.
Oh, thank goodness.
Out of play, Harold.
Yes.
It's not just you that you're looking at in this illusioned ice wall.
Oh no. Are they there too?
Them, the entire crowd would be behind you, but the only one that stands out, like a beacon of light amongst a shadow, is your patron.
like a firefly.
Like a firefly.
Nah.
But as he is transfixed, the rest of you hear a deep snoring sound.
Word. I don't know. It sounds like a lumberyard.
And you see there's accentuated the crowd is two like pixies sawing back and forth this big piece of wood.
You see this angry-looking clown, who is kind of V described to you all the other night as Fatco, just going back and forth.
Go, good lord.
Wow.
But you all notice John Jovelton transfixed into a wall, staring at himself.
Hey, John.
Harold?
Yeah?
No, we're in character.
John
Oh, John,
Jovelton.
John.
What you doing?
They're staring at me.
It's very dramatic.
It's
Yes.
because you're really pretty.
And Harold, you hear, like whispering in the back of your ears, you watch them speak, but none of you else can hear it. Are you having fun?
Well, that depends largely on what you want.
Can we hear him replying?
Yes.
Okay.
Talking to himself.
Yeah?
Yeah. Harold?
I just want to talk after.
I'll make the time.
Well,
Me too. What are we doing?
yeah,
John, we're
Is this
kind of
part
in the
of the
middle of
game?
something. We're still in a gator.
Right. Yeah, let's keep going. I'm so excited. Did I mention how much I love unicorns? Because I do.
I hope you're okay, Mr. Jovelton. This is all just an illusion, after all.
Yeah.
yeah, you know,
Harold
sometimes I
says
think
with a
illusions.
completely disbelieving
That is
tone.
correct. It is not real.
Great.
Yeah, you know, sometimes illusions are a lot for people. Let's keep going.
Let's keep going.
So you find yourself in this ice palace, in a bog, in a cave, in a gator. What are you doing?
In a hole in the ground.
In the bottom of the sea.
So,
You hear the dandelion just start singing that song.
Where the green grass goes all around.
so John McBlurd, thank you, Finn, is going to kind of gather everyone around.
So how are you all good? Are you good with with your hands? Because maybe we could sneak up and take a kind of a dagger and just kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
pretty
have the
good.
perfect dagger for this. We don't even have to get close.
Really?
Yeah.
Pretty good at it.
What do you mean? It's
I-
like really. It's a giant, right? It's
I will manifest my crystal dagger in my hand, and I will hold it up and toss it just a little bit, and then boomerang it back to my hand. Just kind of. I'm an expert. John Jovelton has never seen John Jovelton has never seen the beard he couldn't trim except his own because he looks better with it on.
True. Very true. Very
Appreciate that.
true.
So
Okay.
you pull out your hexblade.
Yeah.
It looks different.
Oh no.
So the crystalline blade is still that purple iridescent crystal, but the vining twistingness now almost has an iridescent insect look to it, to where it's as almost like the underside of a grasshopper is reaching up around the hilt and handle.
I love that.
And the vines look more so like the carapaces of beetles and centipedes and things like that. You can see the dragonfly wing pattern iridescently shimmer inside of the blade.
I wanted to be an entomologist growing up, y'all. I'm so excited about this.
There might be a reason we chose this to be your patron.
Fair enough. Totally fair. I kind of pause and looking over. I'm thank you, them. Thank you, Tamora. All right, let's do this.
Okay.
You'd hear this loud snoring sound. What are you doing?
Zero hesitation.
That was way too fast, you guys.
Now you're getting it.
I
suppose
will.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace.
Let's go.
That's what I'm talking
thank
about.
you.
Karina, what does your pass without trace look like?
So, as Karina casts it over everyone, and most importantly Harold at this point, a kind of rolling fog of glimmering starlight falls over everyone.
I will. Oh goodness. I will. I will wave for everybody to follow me as I get closer. Can we see the path to this giant?
Oh, it is a giant castle you have to find
Oh.
and possibly follow the snoring.
Follow that snoring. I
If
see.
the leader of the group could make a survival check.
That's you, Blurk. It's you.
Just kidding.
What's your survival?
Pretty decent. Oh yeah, that's a 24.
Woo!
Hell yes.
Easy enough. You are led by John McBlurg down through these hallways and tunnels, massively stretching up high above, stairs that look like mountains. You make your way slowly and creep under a closed ice. This is an ice place, as I said.
Continuity.
I'm on board. Let's go.
Sneak under this ice door and find a massive bed. And there is a even larger man, his feet sticking off the end, as this bed is much too short for him, even in its grand size.
You see the teal blue of this creature as the bottom of the feet have icicles themselves kind of dangling off of it.
Oh. Wait, just put blanket over that. Why would you leave your feet hanging out? That's how they get you.
You see a snow blanket draped across him, but his feet are still sticking out.
It's crazy. I don't understand it. That beard's gotta go.
If everybody would roll stealth, that would be wonderful.
I did.
We get the
Plus 10, right?
bonus.
Plus 10.
Yeah, plus 10.
Yep. That's a 34 for Blurg.
And then out of play, as you all are doing this, in the very far, far off distance,
You hear
a boom as a tabaxi yells,
Duval!
and coming crashing through the tent is this massive Amazon woman. As she slams into the center of this big top carnival stage, you are now standing in the Feywild amongst the Johns.
You are the newest member of the Johns. What is your name? John what?
Bathroom? The bathroom?
No,
John
not
the
those-
Bathroom.
John the bathroom. Welcome.
John the bathroom.
What the hell?
V, you walk back into Troll Skull Tavern, to your Spirits of Troll Skull, and as you do, there was a weird feeling of something crawling over you, like insects under your skin.
Oh my god, I cut them out.
And as you go to feel, they're all moving into a pocket.
I cut the pocket out.
Okay, you cut the pocket,
And
it flutters into a bunch of petals that solidify into one of these. Let me take this one, Harold.
Oh, there.
And as this happens, you look up, and there's a portal in your living room that you step into. And you step into a carnival. In fact, the same carnival that you saw when you drank the Fey tequila.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Did I
And-
get wasted and forget?
And as you go and you have that thought, you look up, and there is this jaguar tabaxi
Who's teal and yellow, like teal fur, but with yellow spots.
and just immediately shoves you into a massive cannon and fires you out of it.
Oh my god.
He takes your ticket, clips it, and he goes, hey, I'm Jason. We're kind of closing down, so I'm going to get you to the big show. Duval!
And you go flying through the air as you just crash right at Harold's feet in the middle of a big top carnival tent.
Why do you have wings?
So glad you joined us.
You went cannon?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Is that how you got the wings?
No, I got the wings before the cannon. Do you want them?
How much Fey tequila did you drink?
I didn't.
We just kind of wound up in a Fey carnival, and now we're doing a audience participation live game.
And you look
Oh,
out,
so
and
kind of like the dog book, but not as good, but maybe less death.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely less death.
And as you look over, there is a new member as you see this small, black-scaled kobold
Oh.
wearing a big hat that says Dungeon Coach on it. Harold has a similar hat, but it says Dungeon Student.
Oh.
It's been a crazy 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
I don't know.
Nice to meet you. Also,
time
also-
dilation here is a bitch.
I've heard that.
I would say I just went to the bathroom and came back, and there's this portal here, and I don't understand.
How are Cujo and Titan doing, by the way?
You saw
Standing
them just kind of,
around?
yeah.
Good.
This is
good.
Blurg. Blurg's
Hi, nice to meet you. Oh shit.
John McBlurg.
John McBlurg
John
is his
McBlurg.
name, and you are John the bathroom.
Yep.
And I am John Jovelton.
Yep.
We are the Johns.
Okay, so
Johns.
they weren't asking me if I wanted to go to the bathroom.
No, yeah, they were not.
Okay.
And our
Wait, I
phrase.
can't change it?
Nah.
Nope.
Our
Actually, you
phrase
can.
is no Johns.
No Johns.
So if you don't like the name, no Johns.
No Johns unless you're a paying customer.
What do I have to
I
pay?
swear to God.
Well, John the bathroom, let me paint you a picture. You are inside a giant gator or crocodile, undetermined. You walked down its
complicated.
cave-like mouth, into its bog-like swamp, into an ice fortress cavern, citadel. And now you stand at the base of a bed that is mountainous in size, and there is a frost giant.
Snoring.
Yeah, I know. The illusions they have here are really good.
It's really great.
Yeah, it's the audience. It's the audience, actually.
Do we need to wake up the audience?
No. We need to get the beard off of that giant without waking him up. Natural
We'll
one.
just shave it.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Are you asking for one or are you rolling one?
No, they gave us these big dice to roll,
Okay.
and I got a 1 naturally because I'm number 1.
That makes sense.
Yeah, you are.
John,
It would really
Thank you,
suck
Blurred.
if you
Yeah.
got, how many sides does it have?
I think
it's the one that looks like a ball.
I haven't gotten above 5 yet, so I don't know.
But John,
It's about
John,
30.
John with the bathroom title. You must be prestigious wherever you hail from. Obviously, with the
I have heard.
crown of
I've heard
antlers.
stories of this bathroom so clean that it is the most prestige.
It's
All
just
of my
a myth.
inside jokes
do-
used against me.
I do bathe often.
Sure,
But
smells
if
great.
you could please roll the d20 and tell us what your stealth is. And I'm sorry, Miss John. I don't know your.
I think it's a
John Rena.
John Rena.
John Rita, your magics do not pertain to this creature,
Yep.
as they were already in this room.
Oh. You seem like a John. You should come with us.
I will go with you guys.
Sweet.
By the way,
Excellent.
you look incredible. I bet you've killed like 5,000 people with how awesome you look.
Yeah, and I bet you love unicorns just as much as I do.
She actually doesn't kill.
Which
No.
brings us to a new point.
She does
V, I
fine.
need you to roll a d8.
It sure does.
Okay, well I rolled a d20. I don't know if you want that.
Yes.
I do want that.
That is their stealth.
I rolled a 16.
Okay,
Once in
okay.
my life.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Okay.
She's stealthier than me.
It says 8.
Oh no.
Cool.
I think we're.
This is bad. This is bad.
roll it
Me
again.
rolling?
Oh, it's just.
So
Uh,
actually,
sorry.
roll a d4.
Yeah, roll a d4.
That's the name of the show.
We did
Wow,
it.
this audience is
Roll
great.
credits.
3.
A 3?
What is your favorite subject?
What is V's favorite subject of all time?
V's favorite subject.
Oh, I liked.
Fashion?
That's not a subject.
Favorite topic?
The sass.
Favorite topic.
I need a concept
Oh my
for the
Ow,
sass.
my fashion
I
degree.
guess I was cool with literature.
No, doesn't have to be school. It could be literally what is
Oh,
V's
I
favorite.
thought you had
favorite
a
thing
school
ever.
Subject.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Oh my god. Okay. Well. Yeah. I guess we'll go with fashion.
Fashion? You can't talk about it at all.
But you are compelled. Like inside, you just want to tell everybody that their outfits look amazing, but you
mean,
just can't. It
Some of
is
them are dumb,
impossible.
but I can't say it.
So you all see V just staring at you in very intently,
V, you
as if wants to tell you something very
cool?
important.
You have an outfit.
I do. Thanks. I guess I do have one. Did I mention I love unicorns? Because I do.
Oh my god. Stop.
I didn't mean to
All right.
insult you about the killing. Defeated a lot of things. Epically.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Well, yeah. But not 50,000. It's only been a few months, so we're probably closer to 500.
Oh man. Well, you're on your way.
Yeah, I'll get there.
You
Speaking
will.
of on our way, we gotta get that beard.
And
so, who has a razor? Because I think I might be tall enough to just reach.
You must shave the dreaded Jordan.
Wow.
All right.
But you stand at the bottom of this massive ice wall that is a bed.
Ice wall bed?
Yes.
Like
You
a-
are in a frost giant's lair, and you are here to shave a frost giant.
So, I am 7'4". How do I size up to this bed and giant?
It is towering above you. The bed is almost as if a building, and the frost giant is 20 20 feet tall.
Oh God. Okay. I take it none of us have the hook and rope.
We don't need it. I've got my knife and I can throw it. I'm real quiet. Got a natural 1 on my stealth. So
How does that? Tell us, Jovelton. John
But
Bolton.
You
I-
get a plus 10.
I know that's a total of 17.
I thought natural.
That-
was an
that still
automatic
counts.
fail.
No, that still counts. I'm still
Yes.
sneaky.
I don't know. I'm here for this. No, it fails terribly.
yeah,
Let's
okay.
keep going.
I rear back and I'm like, let us take this beer. All right, man. Seriously, just cover up your feet. Are you kidding me? What do you want? Like a monster to jump out and grab your feet? You're killing me here. Just take the blanket and throw it 1 inch forward. It's just you're killing me. It's so easy.
John.
I don't know how anybody. I gotta say this. It's ridiculous that you wouldn't take the rest of that blanket and put it over your icicle feet. Literally, you have icicles coming off your feet. It's a simple process. Even I can figure that one out. Gah!
He has a
Dang,
point.
I wasn't very quiet, was I?
Nope. That's okay.
All right.
It's not okay.
And with that, there's a bit of a stirring.
Uh-oh.
And sitting up, you see this snow blanket fall off, and there is this pale blue-skinned face looking down at you with this massive beard.
Covered in ice.
John Lee, I blame you for this.
Can I roll persuasion?
Of course you can. I see you are well versed in this game. What would you like to say unto this frost giant?
Well, I rolled an 18 for persuasion, and I say, "Hey, your beard might use a trim. I have a lot of great hair suggestions. If you'd like to listen, we have I'm assuming you have a razor.
I have my knife.
We have this knife, but if you have a razor, I think it would look really good if you shaved."
You think that it would look good if I shaved?
Yeah, I mean, you're such a handsome face, and you could see more of it.
Go on.
I feel awkward that I'm in your room here, but I saw you sleeping, and I just was so taken
That's not
aback.
creepy at all.
I know. Well, I don't even know how I got here, so I'm so sorry if you need us to leave. 'Cause I
Well,
know.
I mean, with those words, of course you can shave my beard.
Okay, thanks. I'm gonna shave his beard.
Oh God! You can do this. You can shave it.
Okay. Are you sure?
I'm gonna quickly cast guidance on you.
I'll give you
do-
bardic
do-
inspiration.
Do you need assistance with shaving? I can help.
I've never shaved.
Oh, okay, absolutely.
Oh, no.
So what do I roll to shave with a bardic inspiration and
He
assistance?
leans down and puts his face down low to the ground over the bed.
Is
like
anybody else doing anything? I think I heard John Volton say you wanted to say some inspiring words.
Oh
Roll.
I think I don't have to roll for this one because I've rolled terribly. All right. I turn to John of the bathrooms and I say,
It's me.
"Clearly you come from the cleanest lands, so your cut shall be the cleanest there ever was. You shall cut the beard in twain, and leave the beard where we shall take it and dispose of it, because we're definitely not stealing it for our own purposes."
I was really expecting a rhyme there, and I got nothing. It was kind of a letdown.
Listen, I don't give me a slant rhyme.
What do I,
Approximate
do I
rhyme.
add D12?
No, D8. I ain't that cool yet.
But for the others, are
I believe
you?
you're guidancing?
Yes.
What does that look like?
Karina's just gonna come up and go, "Please, Godfrey, don't fuck this up."
I'm gonna do my best.
Guidance. You get a D4 added to that as well.
Okay, excellent.
Perhaps we should have one of us go from either side.
You know
No,
what?
I only trust this one with the charismatic words. Very persuasive.
It's true, I am.
But perhaps you've not heard Blurg's charismatic words.
And you don't see blurred because you rolled a fucking 34.
Blurg? Guy?
Alright.
And
Buddy?
So I'm
Oh,
gonna
We
no.
do not want to alarm anyone, but we have had problems with pickpockets before. So make sure to check your pockets, audience.
Someone has stolen the blurg.
There's a voice in the ether.
I don't do that kind of stuff.
But you,
John Lee.
John Lee.
Yes, I'm going. She just says, yeah, and she casts telekinesis. and gets ready for the beard to fall so she can just be like, cool.
Okay,
Alright,
and you can
so-
roll with advantage. So it's going to be advantage D10, D4.
Jesus.
Advantage D10. What am I rolling? Like
We
dexterity?
really wanted to get this.
Yeah, you were gonna roll
Yeah,
a
D8.
dexterity check.
Sorry, yeah, not
Okay.
D10, D8.
Can I
A
assist?
D.
That's the
Yeah,
advantage.
D8.
Yeah,
got
okay,
it.
got
Alright, I'm gonna roll them all at once. See how this goes.
Do it.
All the dice.
Okay, so 29.
The opposite of every roll I've made today.
Yo.
I showed up and just
Yeah, you just
got
like,
it all.
I'm gonna get it.
And taking the blade, you quickly, with inspired words and guidance,
Don't fuck it up.
don't fuck it up. You cut it off in one clean, single swipe. As it begins to fall to the ground, you catch the illustrious icicle-covered beard as it falls down. And as it drapes down, it looks like you would make a very fine dress indeed.
Wow, it's almost like we can accomplish anything if we're all together.
Wow.
What an inspiring message! And the crowd goes wild.
That's why I'm late. I was in the bathroom.
I just got what you were saying. She's like, I had to pee.
I couldn't like avoid a carnival portal for like 1 second.
I really couldn't. I mean, have you seen these? It has unicorns on them. They're awesome.
But now, with
There
one
are
task
uni-
completed,
there are unicorns on
the
Johns.
Johns find themselves in a new area. What strange terrain do they find themselves in now?
That was quick.
I am on board with that.
Too fast, too
A
furious.
toy store.
But it is strange as you all look upon yourselves, and you are not made of flesh and cloth.
Yes.
You are now toys yourselves,
Yes.
trapped inside of your boxes.
I am
think-
loving this
I
Kingdom
punched
Hearts
through the
episode.
You beat me to it.
Make a strength check or an athletics check.
So we got an action figure.
I think Vinley definitely is a
11. I rolled
monster
5
high doll.
rolls.
Yes.
Just very long arms, joints.
Oh
But
my
go
god,
ahead.
stop
Box is
it.
AC.
Karina's one of those Playmobil, like overly chunky.
I have a different idea.
But everybody, for a second, describe your toy-like figure. Like what? Just more so, like what type of toy you are.
We'll start with V.
Sure.
Fucking Stretch Armstrong over there.
She-Hulk action figure.
I am a. I don't know how I'm supposed to. I'm a slinky.
Yo,
What a walk.
okay, so more, but yeah, so
Literally a
your
walk.
your
So I'm a
midsection.
lady.
You.
I can go.
That's
No,
horrifying.
no. I don't make a noise.
She's looking. She's gonna go down those stairs real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a slinky dog.
There you go.
Like a slinky
But
dog
as a
version of
lady.
V.
So like where the belly button area is, it doesn't look like it until all of a sudden you just like stretch.
Oh,
Can I do this on whim? Can I just like stretch myself?
Sure.
Yeah. So I can be really tall now, but I'll come back really fast.
We'll say that your normal height, but the reason why you're so tall is because you have the stretching like capabilities.
Oh, so I'm short now.
Yes, your normal sized action figure, but can stretch beyond the form of others
Makes
with a
me-
slinky version of yourself.
So how tall am I when I'm not stretched out, slinky wise?
You're
My size.
like someone like 7 inches tall.
7 inches?
You're all toys.
We're toys.
Oh, I meant like, dang it.
But you, Jobbleton,
Paddleball.
Amazing.
does your head just kind of?
Yep.
Okay.
Paddleball.
Amazing.
John Lee.
My head's the ball.
Amazing. Amazing.
This is crap. Ow! 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 Ow!
I am a Monster High-esque doll with very long joints and very slender legs, and my head is disproportionately big for the amount of shoulder and rest of body I have.
But you're like super thin limbs.
Yeah.
And they don't bend very well.
Not very. I have great wrist movements.
Great wrist articulation.
Yeah. I can bend my knee backwards.
John Rena. Thank you, Dandelion, behind her ear.
All I can think of is the fucking cat keyboard.
But yes, what are you?
She is a Lego person with a little bucket of Legos.
You have
Amazing.
a Lego person that has its own more miniature-sized bucket of Legos.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a whole trend on the material plane right now, tiny things.
John McBlurg.
John McBlurg is 100% a Care Bear.
Yes. That is so on brand.
The biggest of you all.
Of course. Just 7 foot tall. Strange. No.
I mean, stretching up to 10 inches tall. But
Hugging is a free action.
Oh my God, that's so sweet.
My heart.
Oh, 100% a rainbow heart that says hugging is a free action.
I can't see anything until I hit my head against the wall. Ow, ow, ow. Now I can see again.
eventually you all make your way out of your cages that are
Thank
these
you.
walled boxes.
Yeah, I just open mine with telekinesis and then push it over gently and walk out.
You
I'm just
find
crawling
these-
out of one of those bins that's like build your own Lego.
Amazing.
I'm in a bargain bucket. Just a bargain bucket. I just roll out. Ow.
Like, hopping up and everything.
Yeah.
Hopping.
I'm gonna carry one of those extra heads that's an angry head just in case.
Yeah, in case you have to emote.
Yeah.
I'm gonna appear like totally normal until just really short, and it's gonna be confusing until it happens.
You all see a proportionately sized V.
Hi.
I can sort of see you eye to eye, sort of. Sort of. Oh, you guys are so cute. What the hell, guys?
And you see this massive purple rubberized ball with two eyes and a mouth just kind of.
And like occasionally hitting on the wrong side.
Do you want me to hold you?
No, no. Can handle this myself, I think. Just the head dangles for a second.
Oh.
We're in this together.
No, we're good. We're good. I'm getting the hang of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn. 1, 2, 3. Damn. 1, 2. Damn. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New record. New record. Where are we? I can't see. I'm dizzy.
I'm so glad you're not the cut ball.
Can I use telekinesis to keep his head still
Oh my
Okay.
god, that's amazing.
You go.
and facing forward?
You're getting your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can feel like the next one's gonna keep going, and you got a solid hold. You could probably reach 15, and it just stops.
Huh. Oh, my neck is stretched. So tight. All right, let's do this. Let's do it. I'm ready to rock and get whatever it was they told us the jabberwock.
Yep.
It's got to be one of these boxes.
And you look
You're
down
what here?
this
Jabberwock.
long, dark hallway that towers to the ceiling. You can see massive, like, metallic banding kind of overlaying everything as these shadows just kind of creep in and around.
Let's get going.
And you
To
just-
infinity and beyond.
Trademarked.
Don't sue us.
Yeah. And you just making your way down, you just hear.
No.
Oh no. This sucks.
I just want to be your friend.
Nope. Nope. I don't want it.
I'm interested.
And you hear
Angry
hear
face.
this metal clang on stone. Just clang, clang, Clang.
Have I told you how much I love unicorns?
And
one
you
of
keep hearing
those.
from around the corner.
No!
That's even more terrifying now. I don't like it anymore.
Quick, turn my head to the left. It's coming from my left. Turn my head to the left. Ah!
And coming around the corner, still in the shadows, all you can make, well, you have double sight. You can see this tin box that is about the size of you, John Volton.
Oh, no.
And you hear a strange tune. Ding, 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 ding.
Clang.
No.
Clang.
Wait, turn my head away again. I don't want to see it anymore. Turn my head away.
No.
And you all see this figure coming as that musical tune starts becoming more haunting and slows down. You can feel the anticipation building. What are you all doing?
Deception.
Grimacing.
Grimace.
Just like waiting for it. Like I know it's about to happen.
Blurg.
Rotating head around to scared face.
I ask, what's our goal for this place?
We gotta find a jabberwock.
What is that?
I don't know.
Are you a jabberwock? I asked the box man.
What are you doing, Blurg?
Nothing yet.
Okay.
But I have a reaction if something happens.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a natural 1 on my deception. I'm not making this stuff up.
We have
So
all been
Harold goes,
rolling like shit today.
I love unicorns and I'm a big.
And it just
Amazing.
clang, clang, right up to you, Harold.
Oh, you! I swear you better not be an alligator in there.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, it hasn't popped yet.
Please.
Boom! As it explodes out.
I let go of Harold's head out of fear.
Blurg.
Is it attacking Harold?
The top opens up and there's something that springs out and is going right to Harold.
Perfect. I'm gonna use my reaction to use Blood Curse of the Eyeless.
Oh,
dang.
damn!
When you see
It
a
got
creature
serious real
within
quick.
38 feet of you that makes an attack, you can use a reaction to if it 1d8, roll 1d8 to shut the result from the creature's attack roll.
Okay.
And if it has eyes on it, we all see the this pool of blood just like pop up and around.
Blurg is
and
metal.
he reaches out and it said, "You don't attack my student."
And Harold,
so dope.
you see springing out this unicorn as it lunges out, and then you watch as the eyes melt from it and begin to leak down the face.
What's happening? Is it killing me? I can't see. Lift my head again. They're both just screaming at each other.
What was your roll?
4.
Demon unicorn!
The horn
I
just
love you.
right in your wooden paddle. It doesn't cause any damage or anything.
And then you're lifted up as you're sprung back and forth midair.
Amazing.
The bathroom, what are you doing?
Punched in the face.
You time and wait as it goes back and
Spring
forth.
action.
Yep, and
Yeah.
go ahead and
Now
make an
it's spring
attack.
action. I do. And I guess I attack with my fists?
Yeah, just
You
punch
can-
it.
Or whatever, you have your stuff.
Alright. Oh, I do? Well, that's a dirty 20.
It hits, yeah.
20 Or 22.
And what's the damage on your unarmed strike?
On my unarmed strike is 5.
5. You just punch and dislodge the unicorn head. It just kind
Oh
of
my god.
slams back and just doesn't move as it's just draped over the just unmoving from the metal box.
See, Harold, it's okay. It's a unicorn. You keep saying you love those.
I can't see it. Did we kill it?
Oh, here I got you.
Face. I think it's his face.
See the tongue just lolled out the side. It's-
Like
Oh,
my
maybe I
the
think-
ball gets turned as telekinesis turns at you. You
Yeah.
keep moving me. So it's just. Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Hey,
Is that the unicorn?
was that the?
Yeah, that was the unicorn, John.
That was not the unicorn,
It was.
John Lee.
What's everybody's passive perception?
18.
17.
I lean down. Oh, my passive perception is 16.
16, and V, yours 15?
I lean my head down to the unicorns, to the unicorn's ear, and I go, "No, John, sweet prince."
And the audience is captivated by his sweet words.
I don't buy that, but I appreciate it.
Everybody but Blur, you said yours was 12?
Yo.
Yeah, everybody but Blur, you see movement out of the corner of your eye from like the behind one of the shelves.
Turn me! Turn me!
No.
And I think, especially since he doesn't see it, I think he's like, "I'm so sorry, I panicked, I didn't know what to do, I'm really sorry." And then that happens.
Hello.
Such good. So good. Oh my god.
And then you see, peering from behind what looks to be this like weird, like roller coaster ride. What it looks like is there's just these.
Like a freaking Hot Wheels train?
Oh, it's straight up a Hot Wheels track.
Yes!
And just kind of like peering around the corner, you see what looks like to be like a pair of eyes just looking around. See like a tussle of hair.
And they're like glinting like a predator's eyes in the shadows, like a cat stalking.
I liked his version better, actually. It
was gonna-
seemed a lot nicer.
I was gonna wobble over in that direction.
You go and you.
I want to believe she also has the short legs that come on the dwarf Lego set.
Amazing.
Hobbit.
Love it.
It's just the feet.
Yeah, it's like just the feet and the waist.
Yep. You waddle, hop over there, and it's gone.
Hey, I want to be your friend.
You're already my friend.
I want to be your friend.
Listen, I just had a really bad experience earlier today with somebody who sounds like you, and I'm not on board.
I don't think it knows how to say anything else.
Oh, I can't turn my head. I have to stare at the dead unicorn. I'm sorry. My love wasn't strong enough.
And then standing behind you all,
Oh, God.
you see a little doll
Oh no.
with a cute little yellow dress and a porcelain face.
With little rosy cheeks and wide, like button-like eyes, but are very unnerving to look at.
I don't like anything about
You
She's
can
standing
see-
right behind me, isn't she?
You see, across her small smirk is a heart of lipstick.
Oh.
Hello.
I want to be your friend.
No.
I want to be your friend too.
Same.
And her head tilts to the side.
Oh,
Suddenly.
no.
But not in like a creepy way that you're probably thinking of. The kind of friends.
Who
where-
is the storyteller here at the Carnival Witchlight?
I thought it was all of us.
You are the players. We
Oh.
and the audience are the atmosphere.
Hey,
Oh,
audience
the
out there,
paddle
make
would
the
I
doll
roll?
nice.
Somehow.
DMs, what would I roll to see if that creeped me the fuck out?
I'd say a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Never mind, I'm fine.
Okay, you
It's
are.
at 18.
And as it cackles once more, I need everybody to make wisdom saving throws.
Oh, cool.
A secondary one?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it a
Oh,
charm?
my God. I
Oh,
rolled a
that's
double
on.
digit, y'all.
It
It,
is.
happened.
It is.
Man, we need more audience games. Yes, thank you.
Yo!
best.
Yo!
Ooh.
24.
That is a tough break. 5, the tough break.
Natural 1.
Amazing.
21.
Really
Hey,
sad about
all
this
right.
unicorn, y'all.
19.
19. Okay, and B, what'd you get?
5. That's why I said
Great.
it's a tough
Oh.
break.
Wonderful. So this doll just looks and goes, "Let's be friends." And you all start, everybody just kind of feels this like, okay, whatever. But Blurg and V,
Oh no.
or John McBlurg and John the Bathroom, you find yourselves overwhelmed with laughter as you just start to laugh.
Ooh.
You take 5 points of psychic
This is
damage.
torture.
And you keep laughing. And laughing. And laughing.
Uh-oh.
I get the feeling like you did something to my friends, and I don't care for that.
I want a hug.
Tears
All right, you want a hug? Here comes a hug, and I Eldritch Blast with my paddle ball.
Amazing!
Eldritch paddle ball. I'm coming at this thing.
Roll a hit.
Make your 3 attacks.
17.
And for the rest of you.
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
17, 21, and 13.
All 3 hit. Oh, damn. Start rolling your damage.
I am.
Now you take the other dice that we've set out for you.
Yeah, to use. That's what
Thank
they
you,
use.
I appreciate
Yes.
that.
Yeah. But you are casting a guiding bolt.
Yeah, that's 16 total.
16 damage or to hit?
16 to hit.
To hit, that hits, yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
So do your damage.
Roll D&D
If I had to put a number on the damage I did, if I just had to put an arbitrary number, it'd probably be 38.
Okay.
Okay.
I rolled really good.
D&D Beyond's lagging on me, so I'll just do physical dice.
Of course. Use the Carnival's dice.
Yes.
Not the dice from beyond.
The dice from beyond are very good, and
They
you
are
should
they're the
use them
best.
at
That's why I
home.
use them, yes.
On camera.
And Miss John Lee, are you doing anything?
Oh, I'm going to attempt to pull the doll up off the ground a little bit so it can't run away with telekinesis.
All right.
We're really
29
kicking this
points of
doll's
damage.
ass.
29 and 38 and
Oh, and that is a failure.
what'd you? It's a -4.
-1.
There we go. Yeah.
If you were to put an
Super
arbitrary
strong.
number, as your friends, the Johns, begin cackling in laughter. John Lee lifts this doll into the air as there's this cacophony of both light and headbutting that explodes into purple energies.
As
Like a shooting
this
star.
adorable little doll just gets eviscerated. Blown to smithereens. Just wanted a hug and a friend. And just annihilated.
And then all of a sudden, there is a small explosion from up high, somewhere far away, as it triggers the storm. And rain falls down upon everywhere in the storm. And you are all now becoming soaked and drenched wet from the storm that pours down from above.
I'm getting rusty.
There are no clouds.
Oh, I'm plastic.
Wait, I'm a plastic
fine.
slinky. I've decided, not metal.
Oh, yeah.
So I won't.
I,
know
on the
my
other
hair.
hand, feel slightly engorged on my paddle as the water soaks into me.
And it's at this time that you start to hear. And you see shelves and shelves begin to topple over.
John Lee, is that you?
Nope. Crap! Can I use Harold's paddle body to block myself from the rain?
Oh my god, that is so sad. I love that so much.
You hear. Oh, let me- You hear from the shadows in the rain, although there are no storm clouds or lightning. You hear.
Dread turkey! Dread turkey!
As this horrendous screeching cries out from above, swooping down through the rain.
It's
As
making
you
his
see
victory scream.
this toy that is not a toy, but an actual full-size jabberwock. You're all like 7
Yay!
inches.
Oh my God.
It's like 27 feet tall.
Oh shit.
Crap! And what the audience sees is a storm of stagehands comes out with like
Oh, yes.
a Karaturan dragon on sticks as it is
Just
dancing
moving around and dancing
and swirling around in circles across the Johns as they are now entrapped by the Jabberwock.
we need everybody to roll initiative.
Let's go.
Yeah.
This is the coolest LARP ever. Oh.
Yes, that's what it sounds like. A dying chicken rubber toy.
Goodness. 13. I rolled a 4.
Hey, 12.
All right, hold on. We'll call it out. Hold on. Just.
All right. Call the Johns.
What have you done?
John Volton.
Oh, 13.
Yeah. I know you're gonna do that, but
20 to 25. 20 to 15.
Yep.
Oh,
18.
John Rena.
Oh my God, I love you so much for that.
And her name was John Rena.
From my little daisy behind my ear.
We can't see you.
15 to 10.
10
12.
for. Sorry, go ahead.
12, 10,
13.
15. So John Volton, John Lee, and Mick Blurg. First name John.
John Lee and then McBlurg.
Yes. And then the bathroom at the end.
Also John. 8.
Oh, yep.
The last
I love
bathroom
you
on the
clarified.
left.
Also, John.
Stop it.
I'm merely just giving you
If
your title.
anything, I am the John.
Yeah.
Oh, that's getting put down. The John.
You know, when you put it like that.
So much.
So, as this massive reptilian-like creature with this long feathered neck and draconic wings pull itself out its back, and you see the station as it moves like this.
And swirl around you as it is now jostling everywhere.
It is your turn.
John Rena.
Kill the Jostlewalk.
No, it has to be
Oh, we have
alive,
to
John.
bring it alive. We have to bring it alive. 'Cause she gotta ride it.
Oh yeah, we gotta bring it in alive.
Ooh, they have remembered their task. The crowd goes wild.
But as you do, you hear this caw that it does, this burble, as it's just like.
I want to hear the audience do that.
Yeah.
I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma?
It sounds like a no. That's obviously what the gurgle
The audience is
sounds like.
wise. They pass their wisdom saves.
4.
Oh, excellent. I need you to roll a d4 as the burbling, it's so confusing.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
As you find yourself just unable to react.
That's a nat 1.
Oh,
Nice.
that's great. On the d401, you do nothing.
Is this a
but just
spell-like effect
stare.
that burbles?
You just stare. It is just burbling.
Damn.
Confusing
Natural
burbles.
burbling.
Natural burbling.
My only weakness. Natural burbling.
A burbler in the night.
No.
Amazing.
Burble me this.
Okay, so I'm just staring at it now.
And you're just staring at it going, oh.
You are captivated by its haunting beauty as it stares at you with wide, bulbous, googly eyes.
Yep, until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yes, and that brings us to its turn.
Oh.
And you watch as
Oh,
this
I don't like this.
the Mr. Light and Mr. Witch get a very confused look as this
Oh no.
form of this puppeted jabberwock peels itself off of the sticks and strings and actually takes physical shape.
No.
And you see, audibly, you see glitter just falling down, and you hear a bunch of tiny little laughter.
Fucking pixies.
You watch this puppet turn into a real jabberwock.
Uh-oh.
And
Pixies are pigs.
is this one of the John's illusions? Please speak now.
No, man.
No.
No, I can barely see what's going on.
I'm sure everything is fine.
Everybody, do not panic. We are going to just make sure that our creature wranglers will be here any moment.
Did they run?
Oh, they're
Somebody
gone.
did
They're
run.
gone. And
They
you're
ran.
no longer toys. You are your actual selves, and you're facing off against a jabberwock.
Okay.
Oh.
Shit! It just pops
Oh,
back
we're
out.
not toys anymore. I'm just really tall all of a sudden. All right, well.
You see V like spring into action as then turns into her full self.
That was good.
Oh no.
That was good. I like that one.
Yeah.
But on its turn, it is going to. Make a little just roll here.
It is going to do nothing.
I'm sorry, pixie enchantments in action.
You watched as the pixies flutter out away from it, as they were what were puppeteering it inside.
Oh
as
my
it
God,
solidified
no.
into not a puppet,
No.
they moved out of the way.
Lazy.
Harold.
Yeah.
It fixes its eyes on you.
Of course it does.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as it looks down at you, and there is this just a mote of fire that you feel yourself like. This beam of flaming energy just shoots out in a line straight past you.
25.
Nice.
You
I take
succeed. You will take half damage.
The crowd gasps.
Yeah, y'all are the best.
Oof.
That didn't sound great.
It's not too bad.
Not too bad. It's pretty dangerous for
Not too
Harold.
bad. You take 10 points of fire damage.
Okay,
Oh.
not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Harold immediately hellish rebukes at 5th level.
Okay.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Did we have a long rest since the last?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Same day.
Okay.
Yep.
Same
You
day.
could have you healed 18 and 9 if you're down any, just from the hearth healing and stopping by the doctor that is now in your medical lab or medical facility.
Okay.
Yep. So, yep.
All
Got
right.
it. An 18 and a 9 or
Yeah,
or?
18 and a 9. So one is
27
from the
We'll just assume it's
is the
all
word I'm
good
looking for?
because
first
First
aid
aid.
room?
The
no
healer's
Wi-Fi.
infirmary.
Infirmary. That's the word I was looking for. Incarceration.
So deck save?
Deck save.
Deck save. From it
y'all.
makes a deck save.
Hellish
Yes.
rebuking.
Yes, that's what I was doing
For y'all.
for y'all.
There's a calculator.
I am. Oh, that's not too bad. Deck save is a 24.
He will pass, and he will only take.
We have
That was a great roll.
Oh, you want to show them on that side? Since I don't think they got to see it. There you go. You want to see what it looks like? There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
There's no
so
connection.
cool.
It is ugly.
See, this is what you're fighting.
It'll take
not
19.
see it.
It'll take
I
19
hate it.
fire. That is halved. That's outrageous how much damage it did.
That is ridiculous.
How much damage?
19.
19.
Yeah, that was halved.
But at the end of its turn,
That is. Nope, not in its turn. That's what it does, and that moves on to the next one, which is John Vulton.
Does it? It doesn't have any of the sticks still on it.
Nope.
Okay. All right. In that case. I will do. Goodness gracious! I'm like, oh crap! It's real. Now we gotta do stuff.
John Lee, you're up next. Finley.
Okay, what I will do.
And listen to this great live battle music we have
Yeah,
behind
yeah,
us.
yeah.
It's wonderful.
Hopefully.
I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force on it.
High on performance
Phantasmal
right now.
Force. What is the saving throw?
An intelligence saving throw.
Oh, what are you
Ooh,
doing?
okay. Got it.
And what it will see if it fails. Well, let's see if it fails first.
That is a 16.
Ooh, it just fails. Amazing.
It will burn a legendary resistance
Oh, that's
Oh.
legit.
and will pass.
I am super okay with that. A second level spell to burn a legendary. A-okay by me.
Yep.
And that will be that. And then my bonus action will be to Hexblade's Curse it.
Yay.
Because I think I get that back on a short rest. I'm sure we've had a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, you have had a short rest.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I will.
Oh, we've had a short rest?
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you wanted to do a short rest, you
Oh,
could.
dang.
So I gotta figure out where it is on here, but I do have it. There it is. I want to make sure I'm not cheating. Yeah, once per short rest. Yep. So it will get Hexblade cursed.
Okay,
Hexblade's
got it.
Curse. It is cursed. John. Oh, at the end of your turn, its tail whips out from behind it, going after Blurg.
Oh no!
Blurg, no!
Not blurred.
Makes a-
I'll go ahead and blood curse of the eyeless again.
Oh, nice. So
That is. It has to make the. Is that a reaction?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sick. That is so cool.
3.
It subtracts 3 from its attack.
Oh, got it.
Yep.
That would be an 18.
Oh, it just hits. Yeah.
No, it doesn't. Because I'm going to talk some shit to it.
Let's go!
Yeah.
What do you say to this very adorable looking creature?
You done fucked with the Johns now, bitch! Take 3 away from that.
So 15.
Yeah, that misses.
Oh, yeah.
So I reach out and I say, "You can't attack me right now. I have coaching to do." And then as it like misses,
What's your cutting words?
Oh, that was what I was
Okay,
saying.
yeah.
The like you done fucked up.
that's
You
right.
fucked with the
Yeah.
Johns now,
And
bitch.
it just goes just over your head as the tail whip just whoosh.
That's horrifying.
But John Lee, it is your turn, or Vinley.
I
the
am
Johns are done.
going to look at up and down and then go away, and cast banishment. Charisma saving throw.
Okay.
Wait, we're supposed
Okay.
to take it back.
Starting things
Take it
off
to the
right.
lady.
Yeah, it was just a kidnap the jabberwock.
Uh,
We're supposed to kidnap it.
but that was
I think that was before it became alive.
Yeah.
16.
Yeah.
No, I'm still gonna try to kidnap
It's
it.
gone.
It uses a legendary resistance.
Yeah.
For now.
That's all right.
Yep. It will burn a legendary resistance.
And I will start walking backwards away from the ring where the jabberwock is.
Okay.
Just further away from it, into the crowd.
It will get an attack of opportunity on you.
It will.
That was a mistake.
That is
walk yourself away.
That will hit.
No matter what.
I'm just telling you, it will hit.
Okay. I'm
I got
gonna cast
vetoed hard
shield.
over there.
It does not hit any
I
longer.
counterspelled that pun.
As you go and dive out of the way, it comes down with one of its massive claws, and you cast shield at the last moment.
What does your shield look like?
The shield, especially right now, is just a cackling skull burning in fire that she just paints across in front of her
Oh,
quickly as she continues walking away.
And it stays behind you and kind of just giving you a shield as you just run away. Get
Just
away.
like, Carnival's fun, bye.
Having a great time.
Blurg.
So as it sort of recoils from missing me, he's going to begin to like strafe out and around. But because he's actually, are they up close and personal with Blurg right now?
Yes,
Okay,
like
then never
this
mind.
creature was all around you,
Okay.
and then just solidified, like kind of in the center of you all.
Got it. Okay. All right. I'm going to risk it and I'm going to back off.
Okay.
And it already used its
It
attack
did?
opportunity.
Yep.
So that's perfect. And I take out. I hit my wings. And I take out my my longbow. Time to show this whatever the hell this is. It fucked with the Johns. And I nick the back of the bow, and it begins to glow with this golden radiant energy, which is my Right of the Dawn. So I first of all take 2 points of damage doing that, and I will go ahead and fire two your arrows at it.
Yeah, you watch as Blurg pulls it back, and as he does, there's a little bit almost like a spike on the side of his string that nicks his cheek, and then you kind of see it's right where that scar is. And it just drips down, and the arrow just ignites in this radiant energy.
Blurg is the most metal, nice, friendly person I've ever met.
First one's not awesome. 16 to hit.
A 16 will not hit.
All right. Second attack, much better. 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Okay.
First one, it swats out of the air, distracted by it, as the next one, like, sinks deep into its slender body.
All right. Make sure I got all my damage here. Okay, cool. So it's gonna be a decent bit here.
V, you're up next.
7, 6. That's 13 points of piercing damage and 5 radiant.
18. Got it.
And right down was my bonus action, so that's me.
Got it. Okay. As Blurg backs away, this thing reels back from being shot with this glowing arrow. You see an opportunity to take an attack. What do you do, V?
Do I have rope?
We have rope, actually.
We have rope.
Can I have the rope?
Yeah.
Roll animal handling. I'm gonna leash this guy.
Amazing. Go ahead and roll animal. Oh, wait, first, make an attack to hit with the rope.
Okay. I'll do this recklessly.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Amazing.
Reckless rope.
Oh, I'm gonna rage too. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's how that happens. That's how that works. That's how that works.
Yep.
Yeah, it
So as
I'm like,
you
howdy, partner.
you let out this just
Oh, the
roar.
time broke the dice.
Your ancestral spirits come out of you. Your grandmother, who looks very similar to you, wielding the exact same axe you wield. Your grandfather, wielding the spear in one hand as he moves down. And you see the other one, the Beast Rider.
Ilmath Beast Rider, as he comes out with these two hooked chain blades, riding atop a Komodo dragon of like ethereal red, ready to help you take down this beast.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
So that is a 26.
26.
Start with.
Definitely hits.
Yep.
So it lashes around, and you have it wrapped around its neck. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna. Oh, I succeed with the rope.
Yeah, you succeed with the rope, so now you can do animal handling.
All right, I'm gonna do animal handling. I'm gonna be like, shh, it's okay.
So are you trying to subdue it down? Are
I
you trying
coo
to
at
ride
it. I don't know. I do
or-
what people do with horses or something.
Okay.
Like,
You
all right.
can do this. You can do this.
Look at that.
You can sort of do this.
12. Okay. You go down and you're just like, it's okay. Shh, it's good. You're good. And it just its neck, which is extremely long, just turns and looks at you.
Hi.
The eyes, like the pupils, singular focus into pinpoints.
You have beautiful eyes.
And it just smacks you across the face as it uses a legendary
I still
action.
hold on
Yep.
to this rope though.
Make a strength save for the rope, but like the pupils dilate. He goes,
That's fine because I rolled an 18 on the strength save.
18 on the strength save. You're able to keep on it as it whips you around, slapping at
It's a
you.
rodeo now.
And you make a dexterity,
Yeah.
or no, make an acrobatics check as you go to possibly land on its back.
Let's go.
And
Oh,
acrobatics
wait.
would be with advantage, right? Because she's raging?
No, that's athletics.
Oh, it's athletic.
Oh, well, I didn't even roll the athletics with advantage, but that is an 11 for acrobatics.
You slam into the side of it and you kind of try to catch on and you grip. You're sliding a bit, but you've got the rope. You're not quite on top of its back just yet, but you will take 10 points of slashing damage that's already halved from you raging.
That's completely fine. I am completely fine.
Oh, God.
I can't say the same for this guy, though.
Yeah.
And Karina, you see your friends trying to take down this creature.
I am going to fish around in my pocket real quick while they're all doing that. Like, oh, no. I am going to pull out just a little handful of star candies, little Japanese multi-point star candies, and chuck it as I cast polymorph.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's
So
a
it's a wisdom saving
wisdom
throw.
save. Okay.
14.
Fails.
It will
Oh,
use its
snap.
final
Is it-
legendary
That's the last
resistance
Oh,
and will resist it.
That's,
It what?
Okay.
it used another
It
legendary
uses
resistance.
its last legendary
Ah,
resistance.
okay. So now we got
Yep.
some.
It's
Now we got some
last.
options.
Maybe if we all do animal handling, we can just kind of get this
But-
guy where we need to get him.
What were you trying to polymorph it into?
a tiny rabbit.
As you see
That
it
tracks.
just spring these two massive, like herringon ears that don't go away, but it does not fully form into a rabbit.
It's still got the
It's
ear.
still got the ears.
It's
wow.
still got.
And
It's
seeing
cuter
that
now.
fail, I am going to pop into my starry form archer.
Nice. And Blurg, on the other side of you, you see her take her form. Literally becomes a constellation. She pulls back on a bow that is also made of a constellation that does not have a string, and begins as this meteor begins to glow at the back of her hand.
Yeah, she does that. I know. I have the exact same reaction every time.
Yeah.
But
It's now its turn.
No.
You're the most amazing people I've ever met, ever.
Right back at you, Blurg.
I need everybody to make charisma saving throws.
Oh,
course.
good.
Hooray.
as it screeches out again, just
Okay.
done. For
This
you
is
there.
the worst I've ever rolled.
I know.
And I need this to
So good.
stop before the next game.
Let's start on this end.
13.
Fail.
10.
Fail.
9.
Fail.
Natural 1 for a 10.
Yes.
Fail.
4.
Fail. Amazing. I love it.
Wow.
All right. On your turns, you're going to start your turn by rolling a d4.
Sorry.
Okay.
sorry.
And then I'll let you know what happens after that.
Cool.
Alrighty.
I haven't.
So that's its turn.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
That makes it me, right?
It's still its turn, so that was the start of its turn.
It's going to. It doesn't get its fiery gaze back. I think it's gonna keep just punching V, as it's gonna do 2 rend attacks against you. You reckless attacked against it with the rope, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So 1
I am
attack.
raging.
and- wow.
Just banish all
Uh,
this- oh.
15.
Excellent.
Does that hit?
Oh no.
Okay, it missed you on 1. What?
A crit.
Oh,
All
a
right.
natural
Get
20.
it on me.
So that is. Mm-hmm.
Roll 1d10.
Got it. This one, by the way. It's this one.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
You could sing.
I got it. Just do it.
Okay.
56 points of slashing damage, halved to 23.
No, 20,
Nope. 28.
8?
28.
Yes. Math.
No. 26.
56?
Yep, 26.
Yeah,
It was
28.
Because 52.
That's right. Yeah. 26. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
25.
26.
Yeah, it's 28. 25 is 25.
We can math.
Okay, so 26.
And you would have taken lingering
28,
damage
sorry.
if you were not raging.
Oh.
I was raging.
Yeah, that's why you took 23 instead of
50.
52.
Oh,
28.
I took 28. It's still 28, but
Oh.
I'm still fine.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry again.
Okay, sure. I'll trust the people in the back. But that is the end of its turn. It is now
Me.
Harold Hovelton.
Roll a
4.
d4. What'd you get?
4.
A 4. Okay. Were you near anybody?
I'm near it.
You're near it. Okay. Just go ahead and make an attack roll with your dagger.
Oh, okay.
Great.
I don't like the sound of that.
I'm assuming I'm probably going to attack myself here. That's my assumption. Let's see here with the dagger. 21.
Hold on. High or low?
Low.
You actually hit the jabberwock.
Hey, all
Nice.
right.
And not V.
Yes, that's good.
Thanks. Thank you.
Do I have to use the dagger? Or can I make it
Nope.
into the sword?
You can make it into the sword, but you swing it a melee attack.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
In that case, can I? Do I still have the?
It is currently cursed from your hex blade.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if I still have purple flame blade. Can I use that?
No, you have to make a melee
Oh,
attack.
Just a
Yeah,
melee
you
attack.
Can't cast
Got
a
it.
spell.
Okay, cool. All right. In that case, it's going to be 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Got it. And you just slash into it as your dagger extends and grows into the longsword as you slash across it. It's like greenish blue blood begins to leak out.
Okay.
And comes to after that?
Vinley.
I'm going to
But it's
bardic.
after the end of your turn, but
Right. I wanted to use a bonus action if I still
You
could. right?
cannot.
I cannot.
Nope.
Okay, cool.
That is what you can
got it.
do.
Cool. Cool.
1.
A 1, you do nothing.
Cool.
yes, you are captivated by its big bulbous eyes. As
I
it-
just sit down because I'm in the crowd. I just sit down and I start watching it again.
Nice.
Get some pop.
Popcorn?
Vinley. Blur.
2.
2. You do nothing. You join in the crowd watching.
I'm actually staring at Starry form.
Yeah,
just
They
taken
just
captivated.
connect? They
Yep.
just connect like that? Like, is that how it works?
B. Roll a d4.
Oh goodness, B.
That one. 4.
4. I need you to make an attack roll.
Oh my
Hell yeah.
god. Please hit.
And
me.
high or low.
Hi.
Okay.
See,
20.
Natural or dirty?
Dirty.
Okay. You said high?
you swing out, but you accidentally clip Harold.
Roll damage against Harold.
Oh.
Alright.
All right. No big deal.
Well, that's not. I just don't want to do the math myself. That's 16 points of damage, Harold.
Got it. That hurt.
But I could probably
I don't think you can this turn.
Stone's Endurance. Not Stone's Endurance. I'm at.
You cannot use any reactions right now.
Okay, sorry.
Yep.
Where is it? Oh my god, it's like.
Because that weird babbling that's
Spirit
happening.
Shield. That's what I was gonna say.
Yep.
Spirit Shield.
Confusing babbling is going on.
It's happening.
Karina, at the start of your turn, roll a d4.
Also, how close am I? Like, is it gonna count against my range right now?
Did you
That's a
back away
3.
from it?
A 3. You do nothing, but you use all of your movement to get away from it.
Perfect.
Oh,
Yep.
there you go.
Yep.
Nailed it.
You
worked
will
out.
provoke an attack of opportunity, which it will take,
Come sit with us.
and a 14.
Misses.
And it,
Yeah.
yep.
As the
That's
tail
awesome.
swings out and you duck and roll underneath it.
At the end of your turn, it's going to use all 3 of its legendary actions to do a wing attack as it beats its wings.
Oh.
I need Herald, V, and Blurg. No, you moved away, Blurg.
Yeah, so just
so
Herald and V.
Herald and V to make dexterity saving throws.
Hell yeah.
You got this, Harold.
You see it coming, V.
I do see it coming. It is. Good thing I see it coming. I hope. 14?
14 is not enough.
8 is
8
definitely
is not enough. You're going to take 8 points of bludgeoning damage, so 4 for UV, and you're knocked prone.
So the rope is knocked out of your hands and you are on the ground as it hovers over you and the crowd. And the crowd starts to panic a little bit.
The leash.
Y'all are amazing.
No, it's all John's.
Too many Johns.
All right, at the start of its turn, it is going to see if we get its fiery gaze back, and it does not, unfortunately. It is going to turn its ire on a randomly selected member of the
Audience.
and,
Smooth.
Thank
uh,
you.
it is going to go after Blurg
Okay, hi.
as it
No.
swoops down and attempts to make 2 rend attacks against you,
One hits.
What's that?
One hits.
Okay.
and the other hits. Or
Not good.
so both hit.
Okay.
First one is going to be 21 slashing damage.
Jesus.
And the next one is just 10 bludgeoning damage.
31 damage.
And we can't use reactions.
You
till-
can now.
You,
Oh,
yeah,
we can
it was
now.
just she couldn't on her turn because it was still her attack was
No,
on her
until
turn.
the start of your turn. So
I
yes,
will use-
start of your next turn is when you can make a that
Gotcha,
thing.
gotcha.
But that happened already, so I'll say you can use reactions now.
I will use a reaction
Start
to
its
reduce
next
the
turn.
damage.
Okay.
And I'll say, "Get away from me, you big fucking turkey!" and take 4 of that damage back.
Okay. So you'll take 4 off.
As one of its eyes just kind of like you see the pupil move to the other side as it's
Jeez,
looking back towards you.
Ugly son of a bitch. Jesus.
That's cute.
Harold, it's your turn.
Harold's almost too dumbfounded to do anything after hearing that. But he will you know, I've got it Hexblade's cursed.
Yeah.
Harold's gonna start throwing the knives at it.
All right.
So the first one to hit is 27.
Jesus.
Definitely hits. Second one, try again. Is a 22 to hit.
Yep.
And the third one is a 15.
15 does not hit.
Okay, so it will take 16 from the first one, and 16 from the second one.
Whoa.
You throw the dagger as it morphs back down into the dagger from the sword. It separates in almost into 2 different insects as one becomes a cicada, the other becomes a praying mantis. As it just swarms straight through it, explodes into a swarm and sucks back through, forming in your hand.
Harold.
What just happened?
I could have used the tarantulas, but I was feeling nice.
Do you have bug powers? When did you have bug powers?
He's had
I-
bug
I-
blade powers for a while.
I got bug power.
For about as long as I can cast Identify.
I
No, not that
never
long.
seen
No,
them.
I'll show you them.
Vinley.
Oh, I'll use a bonus action.
Okay,
as well. I will give that bonus. You know, I like to always use this stuff on our guests. I will go ahead and give Bardic Inspiration to our friend Blurg.
What do you say to Blurg?
I say, with my last bardic inspiration, I say, Blurg, you're no longer a John. You're a BFG now. I want you to take this thing down. You got it?
Jacob cries. And then
You're gonna need to change that hat because you're a dungeon master.
Oh shit! Now I'm gonna cry.
It's Make Ethan Cry Day.
But that brings us to Vinley.
Vinley is just sitting very calmly in the audience, and she just points a wand and goes, "Go away." Cast banishment again.
Okay. That is a natural 20.
Okay. I will continue to sit in the audience.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
I'll take those peanuts now. Thank you.
Fair
just-
play.
where's
Fair
the
play.
beer man?
And you hear a voice from behind you. He's doing well, isn't he? It's this sing-song, just kind of like almost auto-tuned voice.
Yeah.
But also sounds like crawling like bugs.
Harold, how much shit you got chasing you?
I definitely think Vinley's whole body posture goes and leans drastically forward, like, yeah, who's behind me though?
And there's no reply.
It's them.
You look back. They're not behind you. But at the end of your turn,
It will use a legendary action and is going to do a tail attack against Karina.
Okay.
It was kind of near where Blurg was.
I booked the hell away.
I know, but it has really big reach. That's a 26 to hit,
Well, no shit.
but it's only 10 bludgeoning damage.
I'm hardy.
Yeah, you are.
and as you watch this celestial form just get knocked back by this tail, it is Blurg's turn.
All right. So the V's on top. Is V on top of the?
He has fallen off.
I got
has been
knocked
fallen
off.
prone. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Raises a hand. If this works, roll out of the way. And I reach out a hand, and I'm gonna use my last blood curse of binding, and I need to make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving.
throw.
Roll low.
And what does Blood Curse of Binding do?
So you attempt to bind a large or smaller creature you can see within 30 feet of you. It must succeed on a strength saving throw, or the cursed creature's speed reduced to 0, and it cannot take reactions until the end of its next turn.
Okay. Is that an action to do that?
It is a bonus action.
A bonus action? Okay.
Sick.
Bonus action.
That is really
And what is your
strong.
binding like? What does that look like?
So reach out, and like the cut that was flowing earlier just like seems to like crystallize into droplets, and then like there's a large shockwave, and there's a large like circle that surrounds the outside of the jabberwock and begins to squeeze.
That is a 16 on its
That will
strength.
succeed.
Ooh.
But it looked cool.
looked cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Blast it.
Strength is one of its best things.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that is only your bonus action. As
damn
this
right.
things begin to bind around it, it cries out and starts breaking through.
And this time we're gonna sharpshooter.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
One
D8
thing,
you can
is
add
there-
to that.
For sure. And also, are any of my allies within 5 feet of it? I believe so.
Yeah.
Yes. Those
so
two.
That also gives me pack tactics, so this is an advantage. So
Nice.
Amazing.
So first one is a 28 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Second one, natural 2, natural 20.
Boom!
Let's go.
All right. So how we do our natural 20s is the first damage die of the weapon is always maxed. So instead of doubling the die, you'll just roll an extra die.
Got
Because
it.
it
always
always
have maximum.
it sucks when you roll 2 1s on a crit.
Always. Yep. Samesies. All right. So yeah, and the radiant.
And don't forget if you have any blood maledict
Dice,
stuff
extra
on top
dice,
of
or
it.
anything like that.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
doubled as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think that's everybody. Okay, so because it's 2x that, right? So I rolled kind of low though. So 9, 18 plus 6, so 20. Well, so first one's 24 plus nope, I did the math wrong. Sorry. 24 plus 5 radiant.
That's the first hit, not
That's the
crit?
first one. Yeah.
So that's 29. Got it.
And then same. Oh Jesus. Okay, that's a lot better. So that is 44.
Yo!
Plus 15 radiant.
Are we supposed to kill this thing? Oh my god.
44 plus 15. So
59.
59.
That's 59.
59.
So Jacob.
Yes!
Sing us that swan song.
So as the blood crystal binding just like dissipates, that's enough. Because freedom is for everyone.
Oh!
And as it hits, where does it hit? What does it do? What does it all look like?
Right in the middle, like just in actually one kind of hits a wing and it begins to spiral out of control, and then another one right through the eye. As it
Yes!
Got it. And one after another just as you saw it begin to fly, almost hovering over the crowd, the wing hit knocks it back into the flat stage area of the big top. And as it lands, kind of crippling down after it broke away from your bonds, its eyes look towards you with ire, and they slink down into pinpoints, giving you a perfect small target as you bullseye straight through the eye.
And as soon as it hits, the entire jabberwock explodes. And a spray as it turns into a swarm of thousands of locusts as it scatters out and away, flying out of the hole that V made at the top. And the entire audience is showered in cotton candy.
Oh. Wait, are we gonna do that?
And Harold, you hear, just behind your ear,
It's time to talk.
Let's talk.
And as you meet with your patron, with a friend in tow, that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Oh my god.
I thought we were about to chuck cotton candy at everyone. I was like, do we have it?
Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. Thank you, audience, for being our additional player. You all were wonderful. Wow, that was our a live show. It happened.
Hope it was good for you at home. Yeah.
It was, wow, that was so much fun. I had a blast. It was amazing. Be excellent to each other.
May you always roll advantage. Good night,
Good night,
everybody.
everybody.